and welcome back to Tabletop Fables. I'm DM Cody, and this is episode 11.
Correct.
I believe, of When the Seas Fall Silent.
Ooh, my lucky number. All 20.
We might need to update if we haven't already.
100%.
Which we'll do now. Was it 12?
You said it was 10 last week, if that helps.
I'm a liar, though.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. While that's being updated, we are going to go around and introduce ourselves.
I am Bam, I play Grunk, a half-orc bard that plays the drum.
That was so much information. I'm so proud of you.
Double what we usually get. I am Josh. I play Koppodrazi, a human sorcerer with a bald head, no hair, at all. Bald head doesn't cover it. A fancy doublet, and a penchant for fire.
Hello, my name is Cassie and I play Luna, who is a half-elf, something else druid, or ranger, we don't know yet. She has a beautiful flower in her hair with lots of flowers, blue hair, and she loves her nature.
I'm Cooper. I'm playing Kai, a human fighter, ex-soldier of Arm, part ex-commando from the Company of Hanar. Tall, broad-shouldered, your typical kind of buff, bulky human fighter, I guess.
Hi, I'm Patch. Effectively what Kai is, but Simon is...
Much buffer.
Yes.
Of course.
And twice as tall.
Massive.
Simon is a little wizardling boy from Candlekeep, and before that, Moran in Arm. He escaped with his awesome bird with the help of Kai, and now he's out adventuring, looking for more magic and getting more powerful.
So last week we left you on top of a mountainside, on the far reaches of the Moonshay Isles.
Puppy.
What?
Puppy.
With a puppy.
Yeah.
A very big puppy that wasn't very happy to see.
No.
And you're walking with a large man draped with a wolfskin as he heads back down the mountain on the other side.
Is it a wolfskin and a pet wolf?
Yes.
What a monster.
That's how you know he's the pack leader.
Luna currently has 2 hawks on her each shoulder.
Sketching both.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you say you were doing here anyway?
Well,
We're looking for the moon.
Well, it's not here.
It's not anywhere.
Well, then why are you here?
Oh, we come to get the moon back.
Not from here, but from where me and friend's maps say.
yes, we're needing to continue. We're essentially just passing through. We do have to continue our journey. I believe it was north in order to pick up a boat and go over the water again. I believe.
We're trying to go to the negative plane.
You headed through the Central Isles, didn't you?
Yes.
Your minds have been touched. It will wear off.
Simon turns back into a person.
No!
Just to start, I dropped off first. Don't be dramatic.
A little dramatic.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
we
boy.
love to fight very much.
Excellent.
Yes, but after that we have to go west to some islands there to do some magic work.
Out over the wild seas.
I think so, yes.
Dangerous.
Unfortunately, that is our middle name. Can we possibly get a boat from the town that is...
We could provide you with one.
Thank you very much, sir.
Does he have more names now?
Oh.
Simon, he said his middle name's Dangerous. That's like 1 billion names now.
Too many for
I'm
I
happy
can't
for him
remember.
to believe
Small boy call himself whatever he wants.
Roll insight.
I always get nervous when the DM asks me to do something. That's a natural 1.
Sorry.
Hold on, guys. That's a 3.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look
Still
out. You know
natural.
everything.
He wants to kill you so badly.
Yeah, this guy seems on the level. He'll probably help you.
Yeah, but he's still scared the shit out of me, so I'm back in the bed on my shoulder.
Oh, you're back into a burn on the shoulder.
Yep.
What time is it currently?
At the moment, it would be probably just before midday.
Okay. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I could almost do some lunch.
I could eat.
Grunk always can eat.
As you're walking, this thick forest gives way a little bit, and you see down over a valley that's just covered in snow. And you feel a blast of cold air hit you. Looking down far in the distance, you do see the ocean a long way below you. Coppo starts making lunch.
Making some soup.
So he continues walking unless you ask him to stop for lunch.
Me too.
Well, do we want lunch here or do we want lunch in the town? Preferably something cooked.
I think they're all ignoring you.
Sorry.
Man speaking weird beat.
I'm sorry, there's a really cute puppy here, and I'm worried something about it. Just get snarly.
I was just
What?
saying.
It just sort of stiffens and stares at you.
No, I'm happy to eat. We can go eat.
Yeah, well, I'm just
Let's
saying.
go
Do we want
sit
to?
down.
Do we want to eat on the road, or perhaps wait until we get into town?
Well, I mean,
Eat
climbing
from
up
the
a
tavern or
cliff is
something.
pretty exhausting, but I guess I can wait. I'll have a drink though. I'll get my water skin out and have a drink.
Food make you tired. Need to be alert in case danger in town.
I'm always alert. And I go back to looking at for my water skin. I'm not looking where we're going.
Yeah, you find your water skin fairly easily. It's just on your hip.
It took me a while though.
Yeah, you kept looking at the wrong hip and wondering why it wasn't there. Oh, right.
Perception.
Still don't like.
So, Morg, what are we to expect coming up?
Oh, the village.
What's it like?
Fun.
Fun, you say?
Oh,
What kind of fun?
Oh, lots of drinking and fighting.
So do you make like flower necklaces and
well, I've already started on the drinking. I'll keep drinking my water.
you can make really nice baskets?
Do you play,
Not
Go
do
that
flower
kind of
picking?
fun.
you play dice games?
We do sometimes. We gamble.
Great. Great.
This place is getting better and better, everybody.
In fact, if you look down there, you can probably see it. Roll perception. Everyone else is too short. Grunk.
Big 9.
23.
Do I roll a
Please,
Yeah, if you want.
With
Roll with advantage.
Thank you kindly. Rolling badly,
Is
guys.
that with advantage?
Yeah. I'm not sure what the Hawk's bonus is, but the highest was a 5.
Okay. Yeah, so you sort of fly over and you just can't see it where it's pointing.
23.
23.
23.
Somehow you can see, even though you're not tall enough, you sort of crane your neck a bit, you find this little gap in the
Climb
forest.
onto the back of him. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Wait, where? I can't see.
Oh my god.
What did you say?
He's going to kill me.
Wow, you're
just
really
because it's a bird.
strong. I can't grip his arms. Woof. That's ow.
You're sort of almost reaching out to the sides to grab the sides of him.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
that's really pretty.
you look over and you just see the thatched roofs in the distance covered in snow.
Oh.
It is swallowed up by the forest a bit, so it's very hard to see.
I kind of see it. Not really. There's a lot of snow at the moment. Never seen snow before.
Everyone roll a con save for me.
Oh!
Yee.
As a bird or as me?
Either.
15. 16.
Saving throw. It is a +2 is 12.
19.
Oh man.
So you start working your way through this valley. You just feel the bite of this cold air as it sweeps up from the valley, from the ocean.
Whew, it's a bit chilly.
Anybody bought these warmer clothes in Baldur's Gate?
And I'm gonna
Reminds me of the Snowfall Mountains.
Simon,
Alphas.
if you want to be warm, just sit on my shoulder.
We're true. Oh, I'm gonna go straight up to Cobbo and just like hug his arm.
Both of the birds.
As you do, a little bit of snow falling and it just sizzles off.
Oh, so good.
I mean, I'm not that cold, but birds are now uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm
And
very cold.
he keeps working his way through the forest.
Yeah.
You see Whiskey sort of darting through the trees, circling around, coming back.
Morg, would Whiskey happen to be looking out for anything? Anything we should be concerned about?
If he's on it, we'll be fine.
Alright, no worries. What would happen to be out here?
Well, all sorts of animals.
Yeah?
Cultists recently. Dipped at the
Cultists?
ground.
What cultists of what particular higher element?
Their heads don't stay long enough for us to ask.
Fair enough.
That seems a bit rash.
You could make them
Pot,
tea.
kettle,
What do they normally wear?
robes,
Of what colour?
black.
Any trimmings? Any markings?
No, none at all.
Fair enough.
They tend to try to hide their face with cowls. Doesn't help them when it's separated.
I'll put my hood back. Yeah, I hate when people do that. Horrible people do that, right?
Fair enough.
And I do a little gassy fart.
Cobbo, is it just the snow or?
No, that's
Just a bit excited.
what happens if you fart and wee at the same time.
Jeez.
Not for
A
me.
step maybe like 3 feet just further away.
Yeah, snow trees.
Yeah, do you piss thing?
Let's find out.
I don't check.
So from somewhere ahead, you hear the howl of a wolf.
Ooh.
Can I maybe
Well,
pinpoint
maybe-
where it's coming from?
Pretty safe to say that's where Whiskey went.
Has Whiskey found something?
Is that a
Looks like it.
Shall we go?
Yes, I plan to kill what it is.
Okay, okay.
Alright.
There's a big axe off his back, holds it by his side in one hand, fairly comfortably. It looks quite heavy.
Get my bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, draw my sword.
Wait.
Continue.
What if it's an animal?
Then I'm going to shoot him.
That's fair.
So that makes sense.
Pull out my crossbow in that case. It's a really good idea. I like it.
So you start moving through the forest.
Yeah.
You hear this howling getting louder.
Mm-hmm.
And ahead you see the back of a large direwolf. As you step through, you see the hulking figure of a brown bear.
Oh, cool, a bear.
I know.
That's a bear.
Put it down, and I would like to start walking towards the bear, but kind of doing that.
Well, that's alright then, Mort.
I
It
shoot
wasn't a
my sword.
cultist, so we can just go on then.
Just puts his axe back and walks over to the direwolf who stands next to him. And to your surprise, he just starts growling in this deep growl. And the bear sort of pawing at the ground and starts growling back at him.
As I'm starting to do
Oh,
ritual
druids.
cast. Comprehend language is druids.
After about 1 minute of
Yep.
this growling, he walks forward to the bear, puts his hand on its head, and then keeps walking past it.
Oh, I want to start walking up to the bear.
It sort of lets you touch its head and then just kind of moves its head and starts walking off.
You're a good berry.
I'll call out. So what's the go then?
Something to kill ahead.
Something to kill, you say?
Yes.
What, any particular kind of thing?
Well, usually the ones that come here looking for trouble.
Oh, did you talk to the bear?
Yes.
I talked to bears.
He's a druid. Really good one.
I talked to an eel. I didn't even know what an eel was, and then I talked to one.
That's very disconcerting.
And the king of
Sea
shells.
puppies.
The king of shells.
Yeah, it's a giant, like,
The giant
diamond snake. Yeah.
You spoke to it.
Of course I did. I was like, hello. And it was like, hello.
I think so. Koppo did as well.
Oh, cool.
I did not.
So did Grunk.
Don't worry, boy. In a few days, it will wear off.
Nope, took 17 years, still hasn't worn off.
Alright.
Yeah, continue. Follow on.
Well,
So you notice from where you saw this village, just sort of skirting around the outsides.
I want to do Musk of the Wild.
It's going to be up almost shoulder to shoulder with Morg.
Yeah, 23.
Yep.
Wait, no, my stealth is this.
So, hang on. Is this your village?
Over there. Quiet, boy. We're coming up.
Why are we walking around it?
To kill the interlopers.
In your village?
Not yet.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
I'm not entirely sure what interloper is.
Does it matter?
I can spell it.
Does it still affect me in what form when I get back to the summon hall?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome, thank you. Pretty sure I cast at the end of last session.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you quietly make your way through the bush.
Yeah. I'll match Morg.
Yeah, so Morg starts crouching, going ahead, and you see Whiskey just crouched really low and start making his way through the underbrush.
I follow whiskey.
Such a cool.
Everyone roll a perception check.
Oh!
19!
11.
Also not bad.
Snap.
21.
Just before the other two, you notice there's a crackling sound of a fire coming from ahead, and some very low voices.
Yeah, I'll sort of motion for everyone to get low and just approach
I'm
quietly.
ahead of you.
I will lie down on the floor.
That's real low. And you make your way forward.
Yeah, and crouch low and
I'll get up and crouch and walk.
I will become a human.
I'll stay Grunk.
Everyone roll stealth.
Roll a what?
I guess.
Natural.
Oh, it was a nat 20 with disadvantage. Heavy armor.
Wait.
That's
We said like right early on, if I'm wearing the backpack, do I roll stealth disadvantage?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Okay, because I nat 20'd it, so.
Hey, so
So did I, but then I rolled a nat 2, so 6.
How are you still exhausted?
No, I'm wearing heavy armor.
Ah,
It's bonus
okay.
on stealth.
I got a 15, but Snowman only gets
Nothing.
only got a 16. Well, he's the same dex as
So
me.
you start moving forward. Will starts moving ahead with Whiskey. You hear Kai say, "Get down," and you just hear this echo off the trees a bit, and everyone at the camp just goes silent.
How covered is Luna's quiver? Is it sort of...
Covered. Well, it's got a patch over it to stop it from falling off.
Oh,
The
perfect.
things from coming out.
And I will conjure an arrow, and then like put it in that glows like a lot, and put it in a pouch and cover it again so you can't see the glow.
Use this one when you're the other one. Okay, stage whispering. Stage whispering.
So at this point, Will just disappeared. Morgan Whiskey just disappeared.
Okay.
Literally, or?
Oh, from your vision?
Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna rub the ring and message to where I think Morg is and be like, what do we do? What are we doing?
You just hear some shouting ahead and a howl, and you hear the thud of an axe.
Yeah, I charged.
That way!
And I,
We go!
and I look and I shoot at one of them.
Yeah, so you see that Whiskey has lunged on one of these people, dragged them to the ground, and Will's just come up with the axe and taken his head off. You walk in just in time to see an arrow fly through the clearing, hit him right in the shoulder. He snaps it off, throws it at the ground, and starts charging them with his axe.
I go to where
Yeah,
the
I'll
ranger
charge
is,
in, draw sword, and go in.
and I want to aim at the ranger.
Yep. So there's 3 that you can see here in the clearing. 1 dead on the ground now.
Yep. I call out. I call out as I charge in. Keep one of them alive, shall we?
Roll perception.
Yeah, I was gonna ask to do that first.
19.
17. I want to know. I'm trying to look to see what these people look like and whether they are good or bad
Yep.
from a look.
Roll religion.
Not bad. That is a 17, please.
You'd think bad.
That look bad?
Yeah.
Alright.
As you look, even though they're wearing black robes, you do see the robes part a little bit, and there's a symbol hanging around their neck that you don't recognise.
Okay. And one's dead.
Yes, on the ground.
I'm gonna go over to that and look at the body.
You notice that Wolves come out, and he just looks bigger and more intimidating. He's just not paying attention to anything. He's just going into an absolute frenzy. You've seen barbarians before.
Ah!
Nice.
Love barbarian.
You see the arrow pierce, and he just snaps it off, looking like he's taken half the damage any normal person would.
Teach me that.
Just like my mate.
Alright, I want to go for the ranger that hit him with the arrow.
Yep.
With my arrow.
With magic arrow?
And I'm going, with the magic arrow that he made.
Yep.
Use it.
No!
Okay. So you line it up quite well and shoot it, but Morgan in his rage just runs in front of it and it hits him and explodes in glittering dust, and he just seems to be outlined.
Oh fuck! I didn't. Oh.
Here's another one!
And I get ready.
I charge in and draw my sword and attack the closest one I can see.
Yep. Roll a hit.
Roll a hit. Okay. That's a 21.
That hits.
Alright.
Boy, does it.
That will be 12 points of slashing damage. How's he looking?
Bloodied.
Bloodied. I'm gonna try after the slash bring up with a back fist with the pommel.
Yep.
Try and knock him out. That's going to be natural 20.
That'll work.
Would you consider this unarmed damage or longsword damage? Your choice.
If you're trying to knock him out, I would consider him unconscious. How do you do it?
Slasher, basically just charge up, slash like a downwards diagonal slash across the chest, and as he sort of goes down to sort of instinctually protect himself, just bring the pommel back and just sock him clean on the tip of the jaw.
Yeah, so you hear
Drop
a
him.
sickening thud as it connects with the bone, and he just stares at you for about half a second before just slumping to the ground.
We've got
Charge to the next one.
Somebody doing something?
I get a new arrow.
Okay, that's
Am I close to it? Like, am I within a close distance to another one?
Probably within about 20 feet.
Would it be possible to use my bonus action because I did a unarmed strike to grapple?
You
That's
probably
my
use
attack
more
roll.
movement to get in there than you could to get to the next one.
Alright, yeah.
To get into combat.
All good then, all good. Yeah, I was just wondering if I was in range.
Grunk!
I'll get them back.
Okay, sure.
You go first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the body and investigate it, see what I can see. Probably you said the pendant. I want to
That's
see
not on the body.
Ah.
It's on someone that's still standing.
Ah, so the one that dropped is just old mate dropping.
Yes. You saw someone sort of disappear around the tree line with a pendant that just sort of flashed for a second.
Would I see this sneaky button?
Roll perception.
Awesome. Oh, wrong guy. Natural 20.
Yeah.
20.
Nice.
You saw him?
Awesome.
Alright,
Did I
well,
notice what symbol that was?
No. In fact, you saw it fairly clearly, and you've never seen a symbol like this before.
Well, I still ran over to the body to investigate it, so we'll see what we see. That is cocked. That is better. 19.
Yep. So the body's on the ground, slumped out. Head's been removed. It looks like an elf, but not quite like an elf.
Okay. Nothing on him other than the robes.
No.
Grunk!
I think they're bad.
They're bad?
Pretty sure.
Attack without
Okay. And then I'll just rush one of the standing ones.
Yep. So there's 2 remaining that you can see.
Which weapon? What weapon were they?
They don't seem to be holding weapons.
Neither of them.
No.
Oh, God.
No, then I'll just pick a random one.
Roll
Closest one
a
to-
d20.
Just run up and
It
hammer.
turns out to be the
What is it,
barbarian.
random? Is Morg included in that? Yeah.
Or
Yep. So you run up to the closest one.
hammer him.
Yep. Roll a hit.
Nice!
It's a good day to die.
Damage!
Level.
Well, that means I get 2 damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, natural.
Well, you roll the dice and double it, and then you add another.
So the way we do criticals is you roll the dice for your damage, and then you imagine you roll a second dice that rolled full damage.
So d12, you get 12.
So you get 12 plus your roll.
Oh, really? I was just going off the walk like savage tags.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the savage.
So you add another one to it. So 2 rolls plus 12.
Critical.
11.
Alright, how do you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this?
That's only the final number.
What was the
Just
final number?
27.
6 was so 17 plus 12, so
29.
29.
Oh,
29!
Plus your strength.
That would kill me
So-
like 4.
Well, since I was running in, another golf swing. Just so to get an extra distance, so it comes up through the groin,
Orange is in there.
crashes through everything, and knocks the head.
That was
Pops out and rolls backwards, and he just slumps to the ground.
Oh my god!
And that wasn't.
Hi, your back goes out.
brutal. Critical. Literally.
Don't play.
There's one left there, and he just stopped, and he's holding this pendant around.
Okay,
his
so-
neck, staring at you.
I was running towards him about to fire and stuff.
Alright, yes, I'm good.
Parts of weakness! And I conjure a fire bonfire underneath his feet. He
Nice.
needs to make a dex save.
You start conjuring this fire,
Yes.
and you just feel the weave disappear.
Bastard! I'll start trying again. I'll give it a stuff. Did he do any magical stuff to make that happen? Or?
You're not sure. He didn't seem to do any hand signs that you're used to. He just looks at Warg as he's running towards him, and Whiskey clutches it. You see a black glow twisting around his hand.
Can I
And they both
throw
just
my
drop.
sword at him? Oh.
Hang on.
I was going to say, can I like throw the sword to try and interrupt him?
No. Not this round.
So,
Fair.
so Morgan the Wolf just
Yeah,
dropped.
go on.
Yes.
Okay.
Dead or just still?
Not sure. They were running at him, and they just fell into the snow and tumbled.
So while I'm crouching by the body, I've still got that crossbow out. I'm going to take a shot at him with that.
Yep.
Am I within range? And I can
Yeah, you
see
can get a
him.
shoot.
It's all hunky dory there. 15 plus 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Beautiful. And that is 5 damage with 4 fire damage.
So 9 total plus 4 fire.
Yep. Oh, sorry, plus 2. So 7 damage plus 4 fire damage.
So 11 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
And next round, if he doesn't put the fire out, it's another d4.
After seeing this, can Kai run up and basically just charge him, and at the end of the charge, jumping front kick?
You can give it a shot, see what happens.
You can search and try.
Basically, just try and knock him the hell out. Just an attack roll.
Yep.
21.
Double hit.
Unarmed damage. That is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Can I, if he's still standing, can I follow it up with a spinning back fist?
Yes.
Because why not?
Crouching tiger.
Nat 20s.
Holy crap!
Roll damage on that one.
Yep.
So that is absolute max damage. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Hang on. 8 plus... No, that's not 13, it's 15. Yep. And bonus action, can I shove him prone with my Shield Master Feat?
Give it a shot.
So it's he has to make a contested athletics check, I believe. 24.
Yep, so you shove him to the ground, he stumbles backwards, falling over.
Nice, that's me done.
You notice that he's still clutching this amulet.
Thanks. It's hard for me to hit him
I'm sorry.
now.
Stops him from running.
Roll a perception for me.
He's not actually there.
13.
Something very strange happened as you were attacking him. It was hard to perceive, but just for a split second, you've only ever seen it before with one other person. His eyes turn inwards and go black.
I want that pendant.
As I see this, I call out, "This one's special."
He goes, aww.
Can I try and make a bonfire under his head?
Copper gets jealous.
Awesome. So I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
So you try to conjure the weave and you feel it pull out of your fingers. Almost like the threads are just being pulled away, dissipated.
What's wrong with my man? Can I try and repair weave spell?
So level 10.
So you make an ability check.
Roll 30 d20s. If you get 20s on all of them.
Oh, you know that.
I got a 19.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
He's breaking my
Imagine if you
magic.
got 29 20s after that. You still.
You see this black glow still coming out of his hand.
Can I try and take the pendant from him?
You could give it a shot.
Being that he's on the ground now, I just flew him over.
It'll be next round.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What are you doing, Luna? Shooting spells.
I
Let's take
printed
a
out the wrong character sheet.
I'm going to take a round to read a book.
I'm just going to make it simple for the moment and just take another shot with the arrow.
Disadvantage because he's prone on the ground.
Yep, that's it. And I'll use the fairy fire arrow.
Yep.
This is 11.
11. So you try and shoot on the
10.
ground and it just sort of skims and you see an explosion of this dust. But it doesn't actually get on anything.
Yes.
Getting angry.
Attack with advantage on the snow.
I will run closer, but not
Get
too
back.
close. But get behind a tree for cover.
Yep.
And back myself against it and just
How
as I
close am I?
reload.
Fairly close. In the attack range.
I'm gonna swing my hammer at the arm or the pendant.
Yep. It's with advantage because he's prone. Melee attack.
His shoulder.
18.
Nice.
Plus what?
3 is it strength?
21.
Plus proficiency.
Would be, yeah. So
Yeah.
15.
Sorry.
So you swing down at him on the ground, and he lets go of the pen for a second and holds his hand up, and this black glow is encompassing his hand, and your hammer just hits this invisible barrier, and you see it shatter.
That's
Cool
familiar.
shield.
The barrier or my hammer?
The barrier.
That'd be brutal.
It's like a black version of shield.
Can I then like try and grab the amulet? Now that I'm holding it?
Yep. Dex with disadvantage.
That's already bad.
2 nat 20s.
It isn't 2 nat 20s, but
It was-
fuck, it's good.
It was 20 and 17, so minus 1, so 16.
Yeah, sure. You reach forward and you grab around this amulet. It's round. It's got what looks like a twist in the middle, and it's just attached to leather. You feel like you could probably snap it off fairly easily. Yep.
Retrieve. Access my own inventory from his inventory.
So you pull this amulet off, and you see where it was sitting. Black smoke start pouring from his chest.
Ooh.
Weird boy. Alright.
Who's in range?
Like what, of melee or what?
Who's within 30 feet?
Am I?
Grunk and I are
I-
within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
I'd assume
I
I
probably would be as well, to be honest. I'm getting aggressive.
I don't know, I got a 40-foot hammer, so I could have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sorry. Sorry for.
Did I not
shooting
mention
that.
how big it was earlier?
I was within crossbow.
Grunk, you don't need to mention how big it is.
About two of you would have gone into shooting
I probably
with
would
melee.
have been within 30, yeah.
Yep, so everyone within 30 make a dex save.
Oh, of course. This is my
17.
thing. Cocked. Fucking Jesus, I mean,
17. Does that succeed?
About to find out, aren't you?
If it does, shield mastery means I can use my reaction to take no damage on dex saves. If I'm wielding a shield, which I am.
You have to say it out loud so people can hear.
yeah, 7.
I got a 6.
17.
8.
Nine.
Ah, bye guys.
You two see this smoke pour out and flow to the ground, and you see what looks like black wings spreading out behind him. The three of you that failed are down.
Ah,
They're
bye.
like unconscious.
Yes.
Did Grunt get to throw that amulet to me yet, or did he fall before that?
He managed to throw it to you just as he fell.
Okay.
So I've got it now.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Eat it.
Alright. 100% no.
Roll insight.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat it now. That's not great.
Oh, with advantage, sorry.
It's worse.
So 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, no worries.
But yeah, I've got it. And so Luna dropped.
Yes.
Right.
Everyone
Yeah.
but you and Kai.
Alright, I'm gonna run over there with
I'm
the
aggressive now.
put the crossbow down next to that body actually, and just take the staff out of my pack. And remembering how I hit Kai, I'm gonna hit that guy while he's down on the ground.
Nice.
Oh, good. Not great. That is a 14 to hit.
Is he still pro?
So you got a hit with your crossbow
Staff.
stuff. So you're on these staff and go to hit, and you feel the ground rumble a bit, and he just launches into the air with these black wings of smoke pushing him up.
Can I try and have grabbed on him?
Sure, if you.
You're gonna be next to him.
Opportunity.
You just need to get an attack of opportunity.
Opportunity grapple.
Sure, so athletics.
The bad guy's
sure.
trying to make his
Alright.
escape.
18.
Yep. You grab onto it and latch onto his leg, and he rockets into the air.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as I go above about 25 feet, I'll just let go and travel the rest.
He goes up about 60 feet in one round.
Okay then. I'm just going to stay there.
Alright, cool, you got there.
Did you drop in? Did anybody drop anything? Is there any weapons that are on the ground nearby?
Yeah, my bow and arrow.
Alright,
I don't have
cast
any.
catapult on one of her arrows.
Yep.
And send it at him.
Yep, roll
So
a hit.
No, he's got to make a dex save. It automatically hits. You got to take
No,
it.
roll a hit.
Okay.
Kai is right away.
That is a 14
Sure.
plus dex, or no, or plus arcane or anything, or what?
Just a roll a hit. So
Yeah, 14.
it'd be plus, yeah, plus I can't.
Yep. 17.
17. Cool. Roll a dex save.
Sure. Haha, 7.
Wiggle your legs out of the way.
So Kai's
Preoccupied.
just shooting up. You take your bow and arrow and you fire
I don't know, I'm just
with the catapult,
Yeah.
and it just hits Kai.
Alright.
Where though? Like, cause
He's
he's
12
a
points
big
of
gap
damage.
in the
Sorry.
armor.
Yep.
Up the poop flap.
Roll a dex save.
Oh no.
Dex say 20, not natural.
Yeah, so you managed to hold on,
Dirty.
slipping your hands a bit on his leg.
The filthiest of
When you
So-
say we're down,
Yes.
am I relentless endurance? How
20.
do we get back up?
Yeah, I guess. Get back up with 1 HP.
Were we down to 0 HP?
Yes.
Can I try and lance this guy with my sword and bring him down?
Sure.
Cut his wings off.
Alright.
I don't know if they're real weird.
That's
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. Max damage for 15 points of slashing.
Yep.
Second attack. Again, 16 to no, that's 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is
Minimum damage.
Yeah, minimum damage of 8 points of slashing damage.
Yep. Cool.
And can I
Make him
No. I mean, I've already got him grappled. Have I got him grappled, or am I just hanging on?
You're hanging on.
Can I technically grapple as bonus
At
action?
this point, with him flying 60 feet around straight up into the air, you wouldn't be able to climb up him.
That's fair. Just to hang on tight.
Try
But
to
that's
ship that
okay.
shit, knock him prone.
I don't think that'll work. So yeah, actually I'll bonus action second wind to heal. I'll have to bonus action second wind to heal myself some.
Yep.
So how far away is he from me now?
So that is
he'd be 60
9
feet.
points.
60? Okay.
So 1 round straight up.
Let me just do a little bit of math. Damn it. Okay.
Well, that's it.
Sorry, I'm
Yes,
having a good
indeed.
dream about moon bunnies.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself too.
Yep.
Not
Wait.
hurt so bad.
He's up with 1 hit point.
Oh, damn you! I want to be a barbarian now.
1, 2, 5.
I think you want to be a
And that's
wolf.
just
And
right.
I'm on a big 6.
Yeah, I want to be a barbarian.
Alright. If he's 60 feet, I'm going to try and firebolt him.
Sure.
That's the only thing I've got to go that far.
Yep.
With a 17 to hit.
That hits.
How much is that? It's only like a d4 from memory.
Firebolt.
A bit more than D4.
D10.
Yeah, I think it's a D10 with a fire.
Yeah, firebolt's a D10. Yeah.
Alright. I'll trust you because it's a bigger number.
Maybe. Whatever.
8 points off damage.
Am I rolling death saves? Bugger, that's fun.
And I'll call out to Kai and say, when you fall, I'll get underneath and I'll catch you.
I call back. Grunk can hopefully catch me as well.
And I'm hurt because you don't trust me.
No, I trust you, but he has better.
But actually, it's going to be a.
That's my. Yeah,
It's going to be a hopefully a.
Kai doesn't know that.
So you're holding onto him as he's flying upwards.
Yeah.
And you're trying to climb, and you look in your hands, are just bubbling black with boils.
Oh God!
You take
Light.
12 necrotic damage as it starts working its way in your hand.
Yeah, that's all right. I may no longer be able to survive the fall.
You may have to
May.
let go, man, friend.
If I let go and fall, I might survive. High chance of it, I guess.
Grunk can't catch you.
A chance.
A chance.
The
If
longer
we're
you
only,
go, the more damage you
if
can
we're
take.
only 60,
If you roll 6 d6s and get 1 total.
I have 36 hit points.
6 damage. Yeah. You can roll more ones.
Can I continue slashing, trying to bring him down?
You can give it a shot.
Yeah.
That's with disadvantage now.
Well,
Your hands are bubbling and
how is he looking?
oils are popping. Not happy, but not too bad.
It's not looking too bad. Then?
Not quite bloodied yet.
Ooh. Does it seem like he's going to keep flying up?
Insight?
Yep.
Ask him.
Yeah. 4.
No, he's probably going to stop any second now.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to keep slashing him then. First one is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That's plus 7, 13 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Second attack. Ooh. Yeah, that's a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit as you swing wildly, missing as your hands bubbling and blistering.
Yes.
Is he still only 60?
And
Sorry?
Yeah, how's he looking?
He's looking hurt. Probably at the point where he's about bloodied.
This is the BBG.
can I
Yellow snow right now.
bonus action shield bash while letting go and falling? Because we're at 60 feet still currently, yes?
You're moving out of the 60 feet range now.
Yeah, but like just but we're still roughly around that.
Yeah.
Can I bonus action shield bash to try and
Sure.
disorientate him and fall? Like I'll fall.
You can't disorient him, you're going to be hitting him in the kneecap maybe.
That's fair. Can I break a
but
knee
you
with it?
If you try.
Give me
Can I like
those knees!
kneecap him?
Give me those knees!
Ah!
That's a 21.
That hits.
I don't know if you want me to roll damage because it's not a.
An attack.
I mean, it's an improvised. It could count as an
It'll be
improvised
strength.
weapon, so just straight strength.
Strength plus D4.
Yeah, no worries. That is going to be a 7 points.
Yep.
Just trying to kneecap him. And then falling, I let go and fall.
Falling with style.
I call out, Grunk or Copper!
I think I'm going to try and cast
Feather
Feather Fall.
It's 11.
So you plummet and you see Grunk try and cast this magic and you just keep plummeting the ground, rushing up to you.
I'm just going to bring the shield up. Can I Yeah, I'm just going to bring the shield up and hope that I hit something right before the ground.
And
There's nothing I can do.
Sorry?
You have a chance, mate. Oh, try.
Probably.
How bad is
He's
I
gonna
mean,
try.
he's certainly trying to help.
He's trying.
Okay.
Alright.
So you see the Grunk coming up, and you clench your eyes closed. You feel this hawk clawing into you, doing 3 points of damage.
Oh, sorry.
Can I also try and get under him while I'm casting it, just in case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Grunk below you, and you sort of brace for impact. And,
If I see Grunk, I'm going to just release the shield and go, catch me!
and about 10 feet off the ground, you just stop to a slow and start falling.
From the elbows. It was
Oh, I'm gonna need a drink after that one. Like Coke. Sick.
I'm gonna start rifling through Luna's stuff, finding a goodberry, and try to force it into her mouth.
Yep. I'm sure that's fairly easy to do.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of where all of her stuff is.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna look up into the sky, wherever he is at this point, grab onto his pendant, and call back your attack dog now.
You hear in your head, you have it all back to front, boy.
Oh shit.
I am no boy.
I can sense it. It may not be around your wrist anymore, but it's bound to you. I am free now. You see
Now
this creature in
you
the
are bound
sky
to
just
me.
fly off.
Oh shit.
Let him go.
Oh shit.
He's too far away for me to do anything. And then I'll take another goodberry while she's trying to get up and go over to Simon and feed it to him.
I start rubbing the back of my neck and say to Simon, Albus has really sharp claws, doesn't he? Rubbing the back of my neck, obvious holes in it.
Oh yes, look.
I'm gonna go check on what's
out here.
Yeah, no, he does have really
medicine
sharp
check.
claws.
Why did he grab the back of your neck?
I mean, I don't know. He just, I was falling and I felt something painful on the back
Oh,
of
he
my
must have
neck.
been trying to stop you falling.
You try to help him,
Probably,
and
but,
you hear him start snoring.
I appreciate the
Pushing.
efforts.
He just seems to be asleep.
Oh,
Someone one hit.
wake him up.
Yes.
You
got a good berry, so yes.
One
What?
hop with
Can I go to the cultist that I had knocked out, and just sort of, with my rope, just begin binding him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you your rope back because I've still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my rope?
Oh,
The man knocked you all out, and I did everything I could, and Kai flew for a bit, which was pretty cool.
Oh
But
my god!
well, I think you'd more call it falling with style.
you achieved liftoff, so that's good. But
That's fair,
yeah. He had a pendant, and I'll finally roll it over and look at the symbol.
Yeah. So it looks like the pendant's round with what looks like an infinity twist in the middle.
Has anybody
I
seen this
recognize
before?
Yeah, pull that off.
Yeah, I saw that.
I doubt I
I
have.
pat Grunk on the shoulder in laughter.
I saw that about a minute ago around his neck.
You're all so funny.
That is true.
You nearly
Just
died,
lie
you
here
idiots.
for a minute. Oh, I gotta lay back down in the snow and just kind of curl up in the coat and just be like, oh, I'll kill myself.
I'm gonna take that pendant, open up the monster hunter's chest, and put it in there, and close it up.
Yep.
I'll go sit down and make sure Albert is alright. Just smooth any ruffled feathers.
Yeah, I'm trying to wake up. Big guy.
Yep.
Wake up! Wake up, old friend! Wake up, old man!
Song of anti-rest.
You see the direwolf sort of blink its eyes open and let out a loud yawn.
Oh crap, I've only got a healing word.
Mm.
You missed it.
Missed what? Where am I?
You missed all the fun.
He sort of looks over and sees the dead body. He's like, oh.
Well, I mean, you did have some fun by the look of it, but we could have used you in the big finale.
You went to sleep in the middle of fight.
Yes, they
Shouldn't
do
do
that
that.
sometimes.
You didn't warn us that they were casters. Just begin. Continues.
I didn't ask you to fight them.
Well,
It's
you,
alright.
you did tell us that they were bad people, and that's kind of what we do. We killed vampires before.
We have no issues with a few scraps, my friend.
Sorry if we confused you more.
No, he just absolutely does not believe you. He's like, you've been mind washed.
No. And I'll pull out the pouch of vampire ash. It's real.
Hey, what's that you've got there?
He walks up and grabs a handful of ash from the campfire and
Well, you don't know about
just
ash.
give it a day. You'll be okay.
What's this? And I'll open up the chest again and pull out the pendant.
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
All right, well, it's okay. It'll wear off in a day. And I'll put it back in the chest.
Oh!
Put it away in my bag.
Well,
He
we've
kind of
got,
rolls his eyes.
well, we've
Whiskey
got
runs
one.
up to him, pats it.
Well, we've got one of them alive now, so we can finally get some questioning done.
Alive.
Yes.
He goes to grab his axe.
No, I'll stand in front of
That's
the
not how you get
fire
information.
I don't come to your home and tell you how to run your business.
Well, you didn't tell us to fight either, so
Yes.
this is technically our battle.
Technically, this is my home.
Oh.
Yeah, but you were asleep.
He's going forward with the axe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in front of him, like stop him. from
Roll a
approaching.
dex check.
Can I try and conjure a rope around us?
12?
Well,
Yeah, so this hulking man walks over to you, and even though you're quite tall and broad, he towers over you. He just grabs you with one hand, throws you to the side, and
Yep.
axe comes down.
Alright.
Oh, but I'm just gonna charm him.
Well,
You
lots
don't
of
want to do
information.
that?
I could have done that.
I'm unconscious. Oh, God.
Lots of information to get out of that one.
We don't need information. They come, we kill them.
We could literally pick his brain for information at this point.
Feel free. Come on, whiskey. Let's go.
He doesn't get jokes like we do, Grunk.
I'll guess, search.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another investigation.
Yeah, just search them, see if they have anything useful.
Oh, magic! Can I search smell? I want magic stuff.
I only got a 7, so you can investigate if you want.
Yeah.
I'll be right.
I'm still very hurt.
I'm just doing a pat down for useful supplies.
Did you see anything
In my
magical
eyes.
on them, guys?
I don't know.
All I saw was a pendant, and we've got that now.
Can I
And it
identify?
talked to me, so I put it in the box.
You find some arrows and a crossbow.
Oh, shit.
I'll take those because I can use them.
Seeing that he picked up the crossbow, I'm going to go back over to the other body and pick up my crossbow that I put down. Or was that my crossbow?
Yeah, is it?
No, that's
Okay.
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 That'll be funny. Oh, Christmas.
I'll pick up the crossbow. I'll pick up the crossbow and say, anyone want it?
Oh, that reminds me of the go get mine.
Are you going to go to the body that he searched?
Yeah, I can use
I
crossbows.
think that he probably would recognise magic stuff and see
Yeah,
if there's any magic.
There, there.
Grunk will have.
Sure, I'll hand you the crossbow and the bolt and all the bolts that came with it.
Oh, it's pretty
21.
useless.
roll insight.
Between one go and one hit.
Yeah, but when he was in the air, I couldn't do anything.
9.
Nothing on him at all. Even with a 9, you look at it and you think, that's strange. He was using magic. He's got no focus. He's got nothing. You've never seen magic used without some sort of, other than wild sorcerers, without some sort of catalyst.
Weird. He must have been like you, Papa.
Well, no, I definitely think he was, because like his pendant talked to him, which is kind of a thing.
This wasn't his pen. This was a split one. That didn't pen.
Oh, well, the little ones, they're just little ones. Bad is bad.
Just squishy little meat puppets.
It's like in the books, there's always henchmen.
I'm gonna go up to the fire, kind of curl up a little bit.
What's your HP?
1.
I cast heal wounds. I'm up to 11 now. I'm still feeling pretty.
Oh, you're more than me.
Yeah.
Cast cure wounds on myself.
I only had healing words, so I could use my second spell. What?
Side question while you progress. What type of crossbow was it that he got?
Light crossbow.
Ah, okay, I'll just find
How
out.
many bolts?
10.
Alright, no worries.
Hey, Koppo.
Yes, my good friend.
Could I actually have a question.
Okay.
Your other one, Mr. Jack. He called me something like Suksirkav or something. Do you know what that means?
You really wish to know now?
Well,
You
yeah.
always ask when they're in the middle of combat.
Well, that's only what I remember, because you always come out for combat.
It simply means wizard boy.
Oh, that's
Yeah, what does mine mean?
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
13.
cool. So what does Jack mean?
Jacques the Martin. It means the one who cleanses with fire.
Whoa, that's cool.
What's thin dot you mean?
The one who cares.
Aww. Yeah, that's me.
So does Drazi mean the one?
Indeed.
That's really cool.
I like it's really special.
We're just kind of standing here incredulously watching you all chatting around a campfire. Are we
Can you carry
going?
me?
Fine.
We need
He goes over and grabs you with one hand, throws it on his shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good to continue.
Yeah,
You be careful with her.
Oh, I'm okay. I just feel mentally really sore.
He sort of looks at you for a second, calls whiskey over and places you on the back of whiskey.
You have made her very happy this day.
I can tell. Now there's a bird boy on your shoulder.
Get a snuggle up.
I shall give it a scratch under the chin. Keep going.
So you sort of lean over the top and your arms almost don't reach around its neck, it's that big.
So
And
great.
it's just covered in this soft, warm fur.
Oh, this is great. I have +1 to happiness.
Only +1.
20. I didn't want to be greedy.
The wolf rolled a crit on happiness.
yeah. She's got the biggest grin.
And Walk starts moving through the forest back the way you're coming.
We had that first spell cost us nothing thing, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool!
Good.
Miyazaki.
I'm out anyway.
Oh, do you need some more healing and stuff? Because I can do another one if you need.
I think let's just get to town.
Actually, you don't say that out loud, so I don't do.
I'm okay.
So Walk and Whiskey start moving forward. Luna on Whiskey's back.
Yeah, I'll stay up with more.
Yep.
Come up the rear. No matter.
Yep.
Come up the rear.
Calm down.
Furious.
She's skiddy, alright. She's on 1 hit point. She's a bit out of it.
I'm going for
It's like 15
Fluffy wolf. Fluffy wolf.
So more, these incursions happen often?
Too often here.
When do they start? How long have they been going for?
Started probably 15 years ago.
15 years?
Sorry, I'm gonna get down. So, Morg, where do they come from? What do they want?
We don't stop to ask.
Yeah, maybe if you knew you could find where they were and kill them at the source.
That is kind of...
That's enough. We protect our home. We don't go looking for fights
How
outside.
many of your friends and family have died from these people?
None.
That's really impressive. That backfired my whole approach.
Do they often move in groups of 3?
Often singly, groups of 3, groups of 20 we've seen before.
I know you don't look at stuff like this, but do they often have one with a pendant?
I've never seen one before.
So that was weird that one was wearing one like that?
Well, I suppose so. In fact, they never seem to carry much of anything.
I mean, you were asleep, so like, again, sorry to go over things, but he literally grew black wings, put you to sleep, and flew like a giant bird man. Have you seen that before?
I've never seen that before, but I'm ashamed to admit I've woken up after battle more than once.
Well, at least you survived.
Happens to the best of us, mate.
Well, I've never fallen asleep in the middle of battle, but you know.
My brothers in arms keep me safe. I
Good.
keep them safe.
That's the code that we all live by. Well,
So,
I hope you consider us brother and sisters in arms then.
You saved my life today.
You're very welcome. No need to say thank you.
and I'm sure we'll drink more tonight to celebrate.
Ah, yes. Drinking and fighting.
Yes, I can do drinking. I'll pull out my water again. Drink water.
At this point, he just thinks it's like a flask of something.
I imagine he does.
It looks refreshing.
So, where's a good place to hit up to celebrate?
Back in the village, we're not far off now.
Well, lead the way. You know more than we do.
do you have like someone that sells, like papers and things there? Maybe inks?
Papers.
Yeah, like.
That's a no.
Oh, perhaps the cargo merchant.
Oh, cool, thanks.
I'll hold him out some dried meat from our rations. Jerky?
Sure, thank you.
Oh, can I have one, please?
And
And I give it to the dog.
I'll just, hand a day's rations around.
Yep.
Sorry.
You see the dog's giant head sort of turn over a bit and sniff at it, and then you see it sort of trying to bite around just a bit out of range. And it sort of just grabs
And
it
you
on the
sword
side of
whip
its
to
teeth.
attach it to that and put it a little bit ahead.
Just whip it in the face.
No.
Giant waste of spell. I was gonna say it's like first level.
Fine. No, it's a cantrip. I get my cantrip part and I just catch it and go until it gets it.
You feel its neck sort of jarring a bit as it starts chomping on it with its giant
so
jaw.
powerful. I love it.
You make your way through, and eventually the trees give way to what looks like a large wooden, not necessarily a gate, but an archway that leads into a wooden village. Most of the properties are on stilts, made of solid wood and covered in snow. Red paint adorns most of them in patterns and symbols.
Why are they on stilts? What's under them?
Snow.
Are you asking Warg?
Why are they on stilts? What does river run?
No, it's for when the snow drifts come through.
Ah. Clever.
The snow can be quite terrible.
You do see like most places have stairwells that just lead straight up to them.
I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Morg, but is there possibly some place that you could rest for a bit?
I suppose you could come to the tavern and rest there.
Thank you.
What time would it be about now?
It's not that much further on, probably about
Yeah.
1 or 2 in the afternoon.
No.
He starts walking in and you see a lot of people that look quite similar to him, very large, wearing skins and all walking through the village, a lot of them working, a lot of them smithing.
Try and puff my chest up a bit.
Yeah, and you come up to most of their elbows.
Would you say that the journey can constitute a short rest, or?
You were walking.
For me, it is.
I know we were walking, but like.
For me, it
It's
was.
probably been about 2 hours since you climbed a cliff, so I'm going to say no.
Me? I'm gonna take a day off. I don't do it.
That's been for about 20 minutes.
Oh, bugger.
I mean, it's not going to be long till you get to the tavern. You can take a short rest.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
Joel, Eric, keeps walking forward.
Hey, Joel, Eric.
Hey!
Yeah, I'll just keep looking for Ben, James.
All kind of looks over his shoulder at you, and they all sort of.
I thought we were just saying names.
I sort of just gesture back to the group and say, they are not the most experienced bunch around people.
Couldn't tell.
We're blending in.
No, you're not. That's been listening.
Orm, how are you going with that axe? Good. I'll come back for it tomorrow.
How did you know?
Looking around, what kind of people live in this village?
They look very much like Luskins, but
Yeah.
much larger.
What does that mean?
From
Um,
Lusty.
So Luskins are known to be pirates. These look less like pirates, more like warriors, though. Sort of
Vikings!
Coming.
We found Vikings, guys!
Yes.
Ah,
I mean, I did just list off several Viking names.
I didn't even realise.
Like,
I'm on money point.
once getting to the village, from my hug pose, I just want to get into like a sitting upright on the deck.
Yeah.
On whiskey, just a bit.
Yeah, he's moving pretty slowly. It's fairly easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Tortoise, looking good. Keeps walking. This woman looks over and gives him a wink.
What does she look like?
More masculine than you like.
You don't know Grunk.
Yes, I do. We've seen Evelyn.
It's true.
He likes the rare beauties.
I am quite appreciative.
They're all my type.
Grunk is half orc. Lay with orcish women.
Justification for everything.
She's not an orc.
Alright.
So you head through, and there's a very large building, fairly open door.
Is it a
and-
tavern?
Yes, it is a tavern. You see a lot of tables in there, very roughly hewn wooden tables, a bar at the back, and a very wide open space in the middle.
Nice.
I was like,
At the
just-
bar.
I'm dragging my feet, pulling up my bedroll, and just going to the fire. Just,
Yep. So the fire's on the right-hand side as you walk in. There's a few tables around, but there is a bit of clearance on the floor that you could set up.
just as a free spot somewhere in the way.
Yep.
Just as I leave whiskey, I'll hop down and give him a good little scratch behind the ear, trying to just make him a little bit warm up to me, but knowing that it probably won't work very well, and then I'll slip him a good berry and be like,
So you sort of get him a scratch, and he kind of side-eyes you a little bit. Licks you on the nose and then runs off.
It's the second animal that's booped you today.
I'm not being burped, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm never washing my face.
She never just. You didn't have to say it again because she hasn't done it yet.
I have not.
seen. So.
Except for the fountain.
That's true.
I did wash myself
Tell a
with the
lie.
fountain.
You keep your face out though, just be safe.
From that one.
5 ales, please.
They start filling up these very large wooden mugs. They almost look like barrels.
Oh, yes.
And they're about that big.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's like 5
They
jobs.
start slamming it on the counter.
How much?
You're with Warg?
Yeah.
On the house.
All right, and I'll walk
Love
out.
giving us stuff.
I'll walk out the front and I start climbing up onto the roof.
Sure.
As we're approaching the tavern, I'll lean over to Morgan and say, "So what's your plan? You drinking with us, or?"
Got nothing better to do.
I got you
Sounds
one
good.
walk. One for everyone.
Thank you.
Not for small boy. And I guess I'll have his.
I'm outside climbing onto the roof.
I follow
You'll not
Pop.
be
I'd be like,
drinking
where are you
then.
going?
I'm currently unconscious. I was on 1 hit point
Boy.
through this. Just like
Boy.
I'm asleep.
He's just had an intense battle, that one. For him, his standards anyway.
Well, hopefully he'll be ready to fight later.
I'm sure.
Showing.
Speaking of, everyone else who is currently awake, would we like to perhaps spend the night here?
Wait, stop! I'm about to take a long rest.
Yeah, but I'd do that anyways.
Okay.
Grunk's keen. Koppo, Luna, what do you think? Spend the night here?
I'm outside.
I'm up with Koppo. I'm like, oh, we're going on the. Okay, I come up, but I beat you at the top.
How much do you?
How?
Take that.
Would you happen to?
Okay.
Pulling on your leg to stop you from going up or clambering over.
He said on the house. I'm getting on it.
Okay.
Would you happen to have any rooms available?
Pull up a place by the fire.
Sounds good. Well then, cheers.
What do you think about these people?
They're big.
They're huge. And besides, half orcs, so I've never really seen people this big before.
Don't really understand why we have to be on top of the house to drink, and why Kai and Grunk didn't do it.
Well, you didn't even get your drink, did you?
I know. It's really
Do you
weird.
want me to get it for you?
It looks big. I don't know if I can drink it.
We'll share one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. And I climb down, get the drink, and come back
As
up.
you start climbing down, you see a woman standing next to a forge with her arms folded, just glaring at you two.
Hey!
What are you doing on the roof?
We're drinking on the house.
Ah, you idiots, get down from there. You'll hurt yourselves.
No, I'm a very good climber. We're both druids.
please. What's good name?
You boy, get down. Come on now.
Alright. Don't hurt me. I don't like women yelling at me. And then I'll come down from the top of the house.
Yes, you can't yell at me.
Flashbacks.
And then, I'll come back inside and be like, why didn't anybody else go up?
Go up where?
On the house.
That's not what they mean by on the house. On the house means you don't have to pay for that round.
Is this another money thing?
Yeah.
You guys are weird. I'll go and sit down.
I bring a cup, one big one to me, a copper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been practicing. And I'm gonna get... I don't have anything sharp.
Yeah, have my dagger.
Okay, I'll take a dagger. I'm gonna cut a little bit off the edge of one of the tables.
Yeah.
Just to have a wood chip. And I'm gonna try and cast a vessel and make my own tankard.
Sure.
And I'm gonna try and make it look like flame. 60! Whoa, better. No, 16.
So you start crafting it, and
That is the third time I've succeeded at a vessel.
And then it just keeps getting
what do you
bigger.
do?
Oh my god.
So it's like a little tankard and all the sides look like flame and the handle looks like a dragon's head with its jaw closing around so you can grip the jaw.
That is so
Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna try and.
I'm just gonna dip it into yours.
That's a better idea.
So what is it? It looks like mud water.
Oh,
It's ale. You drink it, and maybe it not taste good to you just yet, but make you feel really good.
that's horrible.
Gonna slam down the first one. That's I've been missing this.
Oh,
It's one of the best ales you've ever had.
Oh, this is beautiful. Another, if I may.
Of course.
I'm already on my
Drinks are
phone.
out.
Yep. Yeah, just. I don't like. Better start catching up. Down this one.
I don't like lying, but this tastes like old bread.
Yeah, good,
A
right?
little bit, yes, I suppose.
Do you have any?
The more you drink, the better it tastes.
Water.
Yeah,
That's a weird theory.
honeysuckle water or rosemary and olive.
I'll pause the drink. She's not from here. And then go back
That's
to it.
weird. Okay.
Well, kill the sun. He nods and makes a symbol. The guy from behind the bar grabs a bottle and comes over and places it in front of you.
Oh dear.
Aha.
Okay.
It's a very elaborately crafted bottle made of glass. And it seems to come with a golden top.
Moonshine. Straight up Viking moonshine.
It's
I
elven
didn't want to
wine.
give it.
I've never had it, but how would I find it?
Very nice. It's very sweet,
Ooh.
and it's like what you asked for, but much better.
Oh, try this, Copper. This is way better than that stuff.
I've probably had 2 cups of this now.
Okay.
It tastes better more? What? I don't.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll finish what's in there and put
Throw it in
the
the mix.
elven wine into the cup of ale.
Yeah.
Well, this smells a lot better.
Yeah, this is much better.
Well, each to their own, I suppose.
It's like old good berries.
Yeah, it's kind of like it berries, isn't it? Yeah.
was just doing some maths.
Could I have had Elbeth wake me up after an hour?
Yeah.
Hey, Seven! Seven!
I'm sleeping, don't wake me up.
Ah! You should try it. It's really good.
So you go through the whole bottle?
I've been drinking like a fair bit.
Yeah.
Not actually, I'm gonna drink about probably that much and already be like, hey.
So you're both looking around and just all these glowing torches and braziers around just start glowing.
Oh.
And everything just goes soft in your eyes.
She's on it.
I'm putting the cup down and just leaning back in the chair a bit.
And touch Coppo's face and be
Just
like,
feeling really
oh, you're
good.
so smooth.
And I'll flinch
You feel smooth.
and I'll like flare a bit and the scales will sort of flick out into the hand a
You're
bit.
doing the thing again.
Oh, no.
Quick,
No,
what the hell?
no. No, they don't like hoods. They'll think I'm a cult man.
Okay, where do you want to go?
So do you remember why you're actually here yet?
We're
Yeah.
looking for the moon.
Okay.
He knows
One
the
more.
moon's gone, right?
At the moment, I think the reason we're here is to drink and celebrate for the time being.
That
Yeah,
is the right answer.
Ha ha! 3, you
We
say?
have 3 eyeballs.
Oh wait, is this gonna be a short rest?
Another bottle, please.
I haven't even gotten
Yeah, if
through
you
this.
want.
You can play the whole damn tab.
Never mind.
I'm literally like maybe 2 cups into a giant bottle.
Well, and at least another one for me. Bang.
Less than
I like your style.
That's about 6 down now.
They just keep bringing the ale over.
Yeah.
Oh, those of you that aren't healed, I can play Song of Rest now, so you get one
I'm about to
d6 of
finish
your
it.
And
HP.
actually, yeah, I wanted to
Oh,
use
yeah.
hit die. So can you sit down?
I would start singing to Grunk's thing really
Oh,
funny,
Snake
like,
Hey,
Eyes.
have the rest and we're really
You don't reroll. You don't reroll.
Sea shanty.
You don't reroll ones on short rests. No, hit die. Yeah, I thought so.
And
So that
I start
is.
flicking seeds over everyone and trying to turn them into flowers. Half of them do, half of them don't. Okay.
Because sunrise, sunrise, yeah.
Some people have faith with speeds.
Yeah.
They seem to ignore it and keep
So
drinking.
that is. That's.
That's just too many people talking. Just because everything's getting weird as well, I'm gonna like think we're going back to the Feywild and I'm gonna be like bracing on my chair.
Yeah. Fourth song. Sorry.
I need to concentrate on something. We need to stay where we are. But do you want more of these? And I'll hold up the fire cup. Do you want more of these?
Who are you talking to?
The person behind the bar.
Scar, we've got plenty.
Not as cool as this one.
It does look good, but it's a little bit small.
Alright. And I'll tack another bigger bit off the stool and start to. It can be as big as like a 5-foot square.
Yep.
So I can make the same size as what they have, and I'll make them the same ornate flame ones and be like, poof.
Oh.
That I got?
That.
Alright, I really need to just.
Make one that look like Grunk.
Okay.
Grunk won't drink from on head.
Alright. I just want to do something to try and zone in on where we are and stop the fuzzies.
Yep.
So, do you have more wood? Because I don't want to keep carving up your furniture.
Well, I've got firewood over there.
Alright,
So there's a large stack.
Yeah,
Go over and sit on the fire and like keep the flame eyes going and keep.
You can fix
Making
tables
cups.
though.
Oh, that's
With
right.
wood magic.
So I'll make Grunk's cup out of some firewood and come back with a giant Grunk head the same size as everyone else.
That's
The back of
amazing.
your hair, the back of your handle is the back of your ponytail.
Can someone please fan art that? Honestly,
And then,
I want to see fan art of that.
and you'll pull out the dice and I'll go to like mend the furniture that I broke and then be like, put the dice away in my pocket and just do it with my hands. But is anybody looking at me weird that my eyes keep going flame? No? Cool. Good. Just checking.
You're sitting by the fire with Simon,
Okay.
and he's the only one that can see you.
Oh, okay, so I'll just take the furniture over to the fire, fix it, and bring it back.
Yep.
I play drums for the whole tavern. It's 15. Do they like it?
Sure.
Can Kai join in with an old dwarven drinking song that he was taught? Or that he was
You
young?
can, you might roll it. Roll for performance.
He's got to do it anyway.
With disadvantage because you're quite drunk.
That's fair. Bad start. 5.
So you hear Kai just like slurring out this song in Dwarven.
His dwarvish is not great.
Sing it, man, friend.
Roll with
Just
encouragement.
I come up to Kai
You don't know his name right now.
Yeah, good job. And I throw seeds in your face, but they don't turn into flowers.
Pocket seeds.
Just
Whee!
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
sorry,
Simon, in an hour. I'll buy them pecking.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been happening.
Dark sweat kill. I love this bedroll so much.
So you wake up, and I'll be leaning over you like, with furniture in my hands, my flame eyes. Just, oh, I was fixing it.
Fixing what?
Put the chair back.
Cool. Hey, Koppo.
Yes,
Can
what?
I look at your bag real quick?
Still no, but I would like you to teach me how to do that so you're not in danger and I can do that. Please.
Oh, okay. Sure.
But, here's the thing. No, that could be dangerous.
What?
Do you want to look at the pendant that I got?
Yes.
If anything's dangerous, say something immediately and I'll pull it away from you and knock you out or something.
Good idea. I will.
Good idea? My wisdom is low. I'll get the chest out and open it up and show you the pendant.
Well, that looks pretty creepy.
Alright, just any problems, let me know really quick.
Problem identify black pearl awesomeness.
What's your spell casting modifier? Your wisdom or intelligence?
Intelligence.
So you start waving the spell.
Yeah.
And can I watch how he does it and try and learn the wizard way to do it?
Sure.
I'm walking through it. So what I do, I focus on this part and I pretend I'm pulling threads of magic out of it. And then it lets me look at the way that the weave is wrapped around it. And I focus through this pearl here. And you say identitatem.
Identitatem.
Like that, yes, good. And then I will do it. And then you touch it. And then you can see how the weave affects it.
Yep, so you touch this and you just feel it pull. You feel like your mind's been pulled.
Oh, bad.
Let's knock it out of his hands and hold his face and look at him. You're alright? You're here with me.
Yes, you can see.
Oh,
You're here with me.
What's
Yes.
your spell casting in? Was it intelligence?
Intelligence.
You lose 1 point of intelligence.
You're here. Are you alright? Are you okay? Are you alright?
Like modifier or like overall?
Overall score.
Good thing you're on all.
You're alright. Did you see anyone?
No, I just felt like it was trying to pull me into it. So I feel my head feels really bad and weird and fuzzy. I don't like it. I don't really want to know your bag anymore, actually.
Well, alright. I'm sorry.
But you could try. No, I thank you. I wanted to do it. You can try with your bag if you want, with the pearl that we gave me.
Alright. I'll put it on in front of me. Take the pearl and wave my hands all silly. Not really doing what he did. I just don't really understand it.
Hold on. Let me just.
Identitatem. 7.
Nothing seems to happen.
Nah.
Maybe we'll try when you're not drunk.
Are you sure you did? Are you sure you told me it right?
Yeah, you just went doing this right because you're drunk.
I'm trying to zone in on not. It feels weird. It's like we're in the Fae again. Everything's fuzzy and all the lights are weird.
That's because you're drunk.
What?
So you drank alcohol, which is for adults to drink. Adults drink it, and then it makes your head go all weird.
You tricked me!
weird boy's old enough.
Jerks!
Stumble up and interrupt the magic conversation.
Let's get the
Oh, small boy, can you touch Grunk thing with Sea of Magic? I hold out my hand.
Did Grunk, of course.
I give him the pearl back.
You reach forward to the pearl and touch Grunk's thing.
There's a light.
Grunk already know that one, magic.
Grunt gets a +2 to charisma.
No!
So you wave it over this hammer.
Yes.
It seems like it's not a magical weapon, but as you wave it over, when you get to the end there's a slot and you feel like you can imbue it with magic. So a magic receptacle essentially.
I'm gonna try and pump a spell into it.
Sure.
Just like, my magic. Well,
Yeah. So it doesn't work.
Well, it's
roll
What you bumping into Grunk thing?
I'm 11!
That's how you say.
How far away from the break?
A dirty 20.
Yep, so
No, not
looking at it, it looks
20,
like
this
there's
is
probably a gemstone that fits in there.
Do I lose a spell slot?
I don't think
Yes, if you
one.
try and cast a spell.
It's really cool. It's not magical. But if you put a magic gem in it, then it will become magical.
Ah, like Grunk did with Diamond Hammer.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Okay.
That's
What about Grunk's shirt?
Does it look magical before I cast it? I don't know. I will,
Imagining not.
I will pretend to
He
cast
said it's the
right,
fake
yes.
one.
Wait, sorry, which one was it?
It was wearing ringmail, and you said it was there in the Feywild, and it's metal. So he
yes.
thinks it's magical now.
Yep.
Does it appear to be special?
It does seem to be magical, but you can't sense what.
This is before casting everyone? Or
Yeah.
after?
Before.
Alright, I will. That's very interesting. And then the top bam!
Yep.
We vision.
You did it different this time. What do you have to do?
No, I did it. That was me.
I did the tar bam.
No, that was onomatopoeia from me, not Simon. We vision.
Yep. So you wave it over, and it's definitely magical.
Magical.
The school seems to be healing,
Ooh.
but you sense something strange about this. It isn't attunable like most magic items. There seems to be a way to trigger it, but you don't know how.
Interesting. So this is a very bizarre magic item. Normally, to get the benefits from like armor or weapon or something, you have to like sort of, when you get really familiar with something, you feel like this is yours and you have it. It's part of you.
This is mine. Grunk wear every day.
You mean
Yeah.
like by stick?
Yeah, of course. But this one's not like that. It happens by itself, but something special has to happen for it to do something. I will tell you again tomorrow as well.
Thanks, my boy. So I don't know. Yeah, okay. Another.
A nun ale?
Yeah.
I'd like a nun ale, please.
So you're all sitting around, they bring out some whales, and you just hear this voice beam across the room. Wog! And you look up to see a man even bigger than Wog, towering in the door, filling up most of the door. And Wog just kind of turns to look at him, gets up and just starts running across the bar, and just slugs him right in the chin. The guy just starts punching him back, and they just get into a brawl in the middle of the doorway.
Get up and walk to him and stand about 10 feet away and just watch.
Yep.
I roll on my bedroll, put on my stuff, and put it in the corner of the room. It's like the least busy part.
Simon,
Oh yeah, we probably
Stash
put
all my
myself down in a corner as
Simon,
well.
and you didn't drink any of the alcohol, did you?
No.
Okay, so that's real then?
Yes.
Damn it!
Why is that bad?
I don't want people to fight for no reason, weirdos.
They enjoy it here. It's like how they have fun.
They're huge, they're gonna break stuff.
You're about 10 feet away, you just get this splash of blood across your faces. Wog comes in for a punch, hits him in the jaw, and just sprays out.
Oh.
Drinking, continue drinking.
This other guy grabs Wog and just starts kneeing him in the stomach and hits him in the side of the head. And drops him. Wog hits the ground very hard. You actually feel your table shake. And he rolls out of it, gets up and just charges the guy.
Go in low!
Luna's outside looking for puppies.
Probably about 4 in the afternoon now.
It's rough when the maid elbows off.
Sorry. Yeah. After a few minutes of this, Wog's victorious and he's on top of him, punching him in the face. And the guy looks almost unconscious as his eye swells up. And he stops, grabs him and pulls him up, and they just hug each other and have a bit of a laugh and walk up to the bar.
Hey, I'll cheer them on. Cheer them on. Finish my drink, go back, get another one.
The whole fight is gonna be going.
Luna went outside to look for big wolves.
There's the same big wolf.
At the moment, any big wolf, but looking for whiskey and getting distracted by anything she sees.
Would you possibly be trying to get to know an animal companion?
Maybe. I'm going to steal whiskey.
So you make your way through the town, sort of looking around. And you do see what looks like a large dog that looks like whiskey. It's curled up around a forge.
Yeah, I run towards it with my arms open.
It sort of looks up at you, its ears flatten a bit as you run towards it.
Yeah, I keep running.
Yep, you reach it.
Yeah, and I give it a big hug and I go, whiskey!
And it sort of goes tense for a minute. And it just sort of relaxes a little bit.
Yay!
Shoulders slump.
I'm gonna hang out and just talk to Whiskey and be like, do you know what? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I'm just gonna keep talking. Not just me. Just
Okay.
normal me.
Totally normal you.
Totally normal me. A few growls in there.
It looks a
roll
bit
around.
bewildered as you're talking about it. You see its eyes dart back and forth between yours.
Yeah. Hey, you're cool. Whiskey, you're cool.
Um,
That's me.
I'm gonna ritual cast Snowman. Because I'm drunk, it's gonna end up horribly disfigured. Yes! Drooping, like 2 arms on one side. Like, watch this! Grunk fight now! And just punch it in the head. And then it just collapses as the concentration breaks. Win! More ale!
As things start getting rowdy, I like to pack my stuff up and head out and try and find this general store.
No, don't go. I need someone who's not on the alcohol.
Come with me. Come with me.
I don't know if I should go outside right now.
It's okay.
I'm gonna take my bag and pack it all up, take my little tankard, and just make one more big tankard and put it on the ground and be like, aha!
Go ahead.
Well, then walk out.
He looks a bit confused because you just kept making them. There's now heaps sitting on the bed. And he sort of looks over at the fireplace and there's almost no firewood left.
I'm gonna say, on the house! And walk out.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
He now makes a profit and does gift shops.
And yeah, we'll walk out with Sam and be like, where do we go and why is there like 7 houses?
Your mind will feel a bit weird until it wears off. Also, I thought I might teach you a little bit about society if you don't mind.
That'd be cool.
So, first of all, money. Very difficult topic, but it's only specifically these coins that I pull out. I actually think I've got most of them on me. Anyway, so this is the most valuable one. It's worth 10 of this one, and this one is worth 10 of the smallest one. And I will spend a bit of time just going through history of currency, why they generalized trade into currency.
Back in 242.
Yeah.
All the trade stuff, I don't get it, but the 10 to 10 to 10 then, I nail it. +1 maths.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Lucky you got that +1.
And then I finished by saying, and on the house, so a place of business such as this tavern is, they refer to themselves as the house. And when they give you something and say, it's on the house, that means that they'll pay for it so that you can have it instead.
Oh, so if I give people stuff for free,
Yes.
it's on the house.
You can say that. I mean, it's a bit weird, but...
Oh, so I got it right then.
You did, mostly.
Best.
Well, you're not the business, but it still works.
I am business.
Well,
Yep.
Business.
yeah, I would attempt to find a general store of some kind.
There doesn't seem to be general stores. You do remember him talking about the boathouse.
Did you say something about general trade goods or something?
No, boathouse.
Okay, cool. Yes, that place.
For the sake of brevity as well, while we're walking, I just want to like learn from you how people who are like rich and normal and live in cities talk to each other, so that I can talk to people without looking like a numpty.
Yeah, I'll
That could take more than one more.
Well, you know, I just want to start that conversation.
I'll give him a couple of sort of roleplay scenarios of sort of like, all right, pretend you're really rich and you're better than everyone else, and then just sort of start giving him scripts and stuff about like these are things
Bit of
people say.
roleplay training. Bit of roleplay training.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
I'll stand up a bit taller, brush off my doublet.
Good. Very proper.
The ground's quite steep here, but it does seem to lead down to the ocean. And you do see a large wooden building down there and docks behind it.
That looks promising. I'll just head in. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
I don't care about protocol.
So once again, there's no door on it. It's just an archway.
Ah, cool. So sometimes other people's houses, you knock on the door, and that lets the person inside know that you're coming in, or you'd like them to see you.
Okay.
It's just polite. But there's no door here. These people seem very rowdy and crazy, not like normal people. So let's go in.
What do we knock on then?
We don't need to because these people are really sort of like they don't really care about manners that much.
You know, knock on one of their windows or something.
Yep.
Does that work?
I mean, again, you don't need to, but sure. That's if it was a regular city, yes.
All right.
Awesome. Head on in.
Yeah. So you walk into this boathouse, and we are going to break. So let's see what happens after.
Hey.
That's it.
0. Thank you. And we are back. That wasn't even bad that time.
Spreading disease.
Oh, no, I had mine earlier. Now
I was saving mine for a reason.
So you walk into this boathouse.
Yes.
And ahead of you see a fairly large man, long blonde hair, missing an eye.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
I would like to buy some things, if that's alright.
Well, we sell boats here more than anything. What are you after?
I would like general supplies and things, specifically papers, if you have them.
Oh, I've got paper.
Oh, cool, thank you. How good is the paper?
Well, we keep our records well. We need to know who's coming and going.
Awesome. I would like to, with Simon's in-depth knowledge of how to buy decent components for spells, ask for that much paper.
Yeah, and he gives you that much paper?
Awesome. How much is he going to charge me for that one?
Just the standard cost.
Oh, I'd like to, can I try to do this time?
How much? Well, how many gold pieces are you buying?
this is a big
I was actually
transaction.
going to try and do a bit of a coppo and pull out some of these little diamonds and try and do a trade with them.
Yeah, okay.
I just have an entire money pouch full of these diamonds. So would you possibly take these instead of money?
So it looks at them and is like,
They're vaguely magical as well.
no, they wash up on the shores all the time here.
Do you realize what I do?
Yes.
Well, that's disappointing. Okay.
Simon, let me try. Let me
Okay.
try.
Okay.
But I need some of the monies.
Yes, I know. I'm just hold on. Sorry, just a moment, sir.
He shrugs and just sort of leans back against the wall, folding his arms.
Simon takes a while, so I'm going to put my bag down. And I'm going to dive in there and see if I've got any coins.
Sure.
Because I'm drunk and I don't really remember.
Is that a good idea?
6.
There's some coins in there.
Cool. So I'll pull them out.
Yep.
And I'll hand them to him like, is it this much money?
Sort of takes it. Oh, shit!
What?
You see his skin singeing a little bit.
I'm just holding the rest of them.
Can you put it back in your bag? That might be,
Oh.
it's dangerous. Remember, sometimes when you use your bag.
What are the realms?
Sorry about that. We're working on something.
I'm trying to loan money.
He sort of grabs your hand and just, ah!
What?
Yes? How much do you need?
I was just trying to make that decision in my head. Could I get 20 gold worth, please?
For all of that?
For all of what? I've got the coins.
Yes.
What?
So he would like to take your coins.
Oh! But they hurt you.
Yes.
Can I see any leather
Like this
sort of
place.
around the place? Sort of like straps or...
Yeah, you find some ropes and leathers for tying boats on. And,
Alright, so nothing that he wears.
no.
How much coin is in my hand?
Just a handful.
Okay, but it's less?
Yeah, far less.
Okay, cool. Alright. Simon, is this a good deal?
Well, yes, see, he thinks the value is improved because it's different from normal things. So rare things are worth more than normal things.
That makes me feel lovely. And I'll put it on the counter.
Yeah. Pick that up quickly, please.
You
You see
alright?
the wood starting to singe. Just a minute. He walks outside.
Well, if we're getting that deal, I might get some more as well.
Simon, is it just hurting him or is it hurting everyone?
Yes, it's hurting everyone. It's because you're, fiery and stuff. It's probably Jacques. He's stopping you from getting hurt.
Put him in
by
the other
fire.
hand.
Seems fine.
I think it's Jacques. He's stopping you from getting hurt by the fiery coins.
After a few moments, he comes back in with a fairly large flat rock and puts it on the counter. On top of that,
Come on.
there's a snow that's still caked on it that sizzles, and the coins are sitting on the top.
Is it possible to get 20 more as well?
What have you got to trade?
I pull out 2 platinum. How about these?
Sure.
Thank you.
Nice.
So he pulls out a fairly significant stack of paper and puts it on the bench.
Thank you very much. And could I possibly post some letters from here that they managed to get to the mainland?
Not from here, unless you send it with a ship.
Would you possibly be able to send it with a ship?
Where are you trying to get it?
Well, 1 to Moran and about 3 to Candlekeep. And 1 to Baldur's Gate.
He reaches under the counter, pulls out a very heavy, large-looking leather book, flips it open, starts flipping through the pages. I could get it to Moran in approximately 2 10 days in Candlekeep in 1 10 day and a half.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I need to write them still, but how much would it be for postage?
I'll throw it in for free.
Oh, thank you very much. I will be back shortly after I finish letters. Thank you very much, sir.
Just a thing. There's lots of people here who are like making stuff,
Yes.
right? Do they do that a lot?
Yes, it's what we do most of the time.
Okay, so I used to have these things, and one was really, really dangerous and made by witches and stuff, and I didn't like it, but I kind of liked the thing, just not the cursed bit, right?
Have you been through the Central Isles?
The Feywild?
Don't worry, we'll wear off in a day or so.
Look, I got these things on my back, and I'll turn around and show him the, what do you call them? Scabbard for the daggers
yep.
that are on my back. I'm like, they feel weird with nothing in them, but I don't want ones that are gonna like curse me and stuff. So can I buy like 2 daggers?
I'm sure you could find a smith who could make them for you.
Okay, cool. How much are they? Monies?
You'd have to discuss that with them.
Alright.
That was really good, Koppo. I'm impressed.
Thank you. And thank
okay.
you.
Is there anything you want to buy here?
Well, I kind of wanted to buy daggers, but that's fine.
I have an idea. I will give. Just a second, sir. Sorry. And I will turn around and I will pull out of my own gold pouch. Pull out 5 silver and 2 gold and hand it to Koppo. So remember I showed you before. These ones are worth 10. These ones.
Yeah. Maths.
Yes, awesome.
Right.
So we're going to have a game where you ask to buy something random small, like an apple or like a bag of grain or something like that.
All right.
And then he'll say, "Here is the price," and then you figure out from these how many coins you should give him. Awesome. Here we go. Thank you, sir. We would like to buy something.
Then go back to the village.
Could we buy some rope, please?
I don't sell it here.
I'll look around. What is something that looks like it would be for sale?
Boats. This is a boathouse. He had paid because he got his manifest, but you figure he just sort
That was
of rents and
helpful,
sells
yeah.
boats.
I'd like to roll insight to see if we're pissing him off.
6.
It's hard to say. He looks mildly amused, but kind of annoyed as well.
Alright.
Sorry, we'll get that to you here quickly. Where could we buy some food? Just like
Up at the tavern, you'll find some.
anywhere else?
Well, I'm
that's
trying
where
to
you'll
stay
go.
away from alcohol for a bit.
You could hunt.
Where could we buy? That's alright, thank you very much for your time.
Why don't we just
We'll go to
buy
get the
daggers?
That's a good idea. I was getting too involved. Alright, good idea.
Meanwhile, at the tavern.
So you start walking back up this slope.
Yes.
You see what looks a lot like whiskey running down. And behind whiskey, you see what looks like a direwolf
river
pup
of
chasing it. Seems to run towards the ocean, and the pup's barking and chasing him.
That's pretty cute.
Whiskey's tongue's flopping out as he's panting and charging through the snow, kicking up behind him.
He's so friendly now. Look at that couple. Or is that for Lynn?
Hmm?
Is that for us or for Lynn?
For you.
No,
Okay.
no, it's you.
He's so friendly now.
I'm at the wrong
Well, animals are always friendly. What do you mean?
Sometimes they can be scary if they're scared of you.
Only if you attack them with a sword.
True, but sometimes. Actually, I've noticed that animals that live close to cities generally think that humans will just hit them straight away because that's what.
That's because humans still hit them because humans are shit.
Yeah. Well, I won't disagree with them.
No.
Oh, that's a thing. Are these humans shit? They look
Well,
very different.
it's a matter of perspective, really.
That's
Some-
human shit.
Well, I mean, they love to kill people, so a little bit, but also they seem
Oh,
to
but
be good
Definitely,
natured.
those were bad people.
Yes, I know, but they just like fighting and killing people, I think. Would I know much about the people from the sun?
No. It's a fairly secluded community.
But they seem to have a good connection with nature, so they can't go bad.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't kill a bear, so that's good. And then
Mm.
they used the bear to find out that the bad people were there. That bad person was weird. I hate that you were asleep because you'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I know I keep trying to do it, but do you want the pouch of vampire ash?
What? You have a pouch of vampire ash?
Yeah, I tried to give it to you. You were like, nah, I don't want that.
Really?
Yeah, in Feywild.
Oh, I wasn't myself then.
Do you want it?
Yes, please.
Nah, I'll give it to him.
Awesome. I don't know what that does, but it sounds exciting.
That's all right, I don't know either. Jacques Drazi wanted to give it to you.
Oh, well, is he listening right now?
Always.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
So you hear barking and you look down, you see that Whiskey's turned around and started running back up the pathway, barreling straight towards you.
Oh, God.
Hello, Pop.
Sort of pushes between you and keeps running, and you see this little pup yapping, chasing it.
Oh, bye, Pop.
That's so cute.
I got in trouble for doing that in the city once.
Yeah, I remember. We should go to this, I don't trust if there's any blacksmitheries around.
Yes, there's lots.
The nearest one.
Sure. As soon as you walk up just across from the tavern, there was a forge.
Oh, cool. Hey, couple, have a shot.
How much did you give me?
2. I gave you 2 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, cool. Alright.
You get there and you see someone working at the forge. They turn around. It's the woman that was shouting at you before.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good to see you came down, stupid boy.
Hey, that's not very nice. He's not stupid.
He was climbing on the roof.
He's not from society.
Simon,
no?
don't anger a woman.
Maybe you're smarter than I thought.
Thank you. Hello, my name's Koppodrazi.
Hello, Koppodrazi.
No, little bow. And I would like to buy 2 daggers to fit this. And I'll turn around and show her the scabbards on my back.
Yep, she just comes over and unclips them from you quite roughly. Pulls them off.
Ow.
Goes across the forge and lays them out. Goes around the forge and blast of air into it. You see the fire flare.
Do you need help?
No, I've got this. Been doing this for some time.
I really want to help. And I really want to help too.
He does fire magic.
My eyes
is
are like full flame at this point. Someone that works with flame, I'm like, yes.
You're one of them, aren't you?
No, he's not. He's not. He's not one of them.
Oh.
He's really good. He just has fire magic. He's a bit
I
different.
promise. I'm out to destroy evil.
If I find you're wrong, you'll face me.
You will find that both I and he do not lie.
Come back tomorrow. They'll be ready for you.
Thank you very much. How much will it be?
Be 3 gold for the pair.
Alright.
I'll sneakily try and palm you another gold.
I only have 2 gold and 5 silver.
She sort of walks off and starts looking through ingots she's got. Aye, I can do that.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow then.
You will.
She starts stoking the flames again. He goes over and picks up a couple of ingots, starts walking them over.
He really wants to help you, but it's okay. Alright. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your patience.
You're welcome.
No, that doesn't work here. I was going to say on the house, but that doesn't work here. Okay. Sorry. I won't
Can I
climb
get to
houses.
work now, please?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Come on, Jack. That was so good. I'm very impressed.
She's huge.
Yes, they have big people here.
Okay, good. But she's a nice woman. That's good. But don't backtalk to women. It's really...
No, I don't want to.
They're dangerous.
She's being rude to you. It's not nice to be rude.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
So Kai and Grunk are in the tavern?
Yeah, at this point I'll
Probably
probably
let out for a
change.
leak at some point.
Yep.
At this point I'll probably change
You
that.
peer into the snow.
It's like
leaning on the front.
So you walk back and you see Grunk's name somehow burnt into the snow.
Oh, he's getting better at writing!
The 2 of you are back in the tavern. The fire's roaring. With the snowfall coming in, the sky's getting dark, even though it's not that late, it's starting to feel like nightfall. And you see a tiny direwolf run in. And it knocks a couple of chairs over as it tries to climb up and just starts lapping up wine off the table.
Puppy.
Cheeky bastard, I'll pick it up and put it back down. Dog shouldn't be having that.
She starts barking at you. Roll perception.
Apparently it is.
21.
There's something strange and blue floating through the air coming towards you.
I've moved out of the way of it.
As it gets closer, you see it sort of spin and close and puff again and spin. It looks like a blue lily.
What?
A blue lily.
What? Are you
I'll
dying?
cup my hand out to try and catch it.
Yep, as you do it lands, and you recognise it's the lily that lives in Luna's hair usually.
Are you dying?
What are you doing?
You're not there.
I'm just gonna look around. Can I see Luna or where it might have come from?
No.
Where'd you get this little one? I'm just sort of. I'll walk over. I walk over to where my armor's sitting on my bag and stuff because I've changed into my comfortable clothes, and I'll sort of grab my pack and open it up. See if there's a spot inside that won't crush it, and I'll just put it in there for safekeeping.
Yep.
What you got?
Oh, pull it back out. This, Luna's flower.
Oh, where is Elf Lady? I'll try to use message. Elf Lady, where you go? What? Did you respond to this message?
You don't get a response.
Ah, shucks.
Perhaps we should just leave it for.
Couple's like, she's dead.
I'm not there.
Perhaps we should keep just hold on to it for safekeeping, or.
Yeah, she never not had flour.
Yes, that's kind of concerning. I reckon we should look for her and let her know.
Yeah, She never respond to message. Where's small boys? Try to message them. Small boy friend.
You'd hear in your head this message.
Oh,
You can respond
hello. Hello, Grunk. My name's Koppodrazi.
Where you
And I
going?
bow even though he can't see me. What do you need?
Where you go? You with elf lady and
Oh,
small boy?
I did some money, and Simon bought a big thing of paper, and I have coins that burn things.
Oh, that's fun. Are you with elf lady friend?
No, I'm with Simon, friend.
We don't know where she go. Come back tavern. We might have to go look for her. Hiccup in my mind.
Do you know if she's alright?
I don't know. Her flower come back, but she not come back.
Simon,
Yes?
Luna's flower's in the tavern and Luna isn't.
Oh dear, we should try and find her.
I thought these people were trustable.
They probably are. Maybe they'll help us. Elvis, would you mind quickly looking? But if anything is weird or dangerous, come straight back this time, okay? Don't be brave. Just... Actually, you stay here with Koppo. I will go and find her. And then I will turn to awkwardly. To Elvis, stay here, please.
Yep.
And then I'll try and find her.
Yep, so you start flying around the village.
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm sitting there with a hawk in my arm going, hello, birdie.
So what's
Go
the
to the
plan?
front door and start walking
Yep.
up and down the road around the houses.
I'm probably standing in the middle of the street with a bird on my arm. Right.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Grunk. I have a bird.
Cool.
Look at me, I'm Simon. And I'll squat down a bit.
Okay. You know, see elf lady?
No, Simon's gonna look for her and, no, ring. Luna, you there? Luna! I'll stop the message going, Luna's dead. Oh, no, right, she's not. She might just be a little far away. But Simon will find her. We've got a bird.
Roll perception.
With it on.
So you
No, because you're in the middle of a
Bring her?
fairly solid village.
Without disadvantage.
Yes.
We should do that today.
Plus Hawk or my perception?
Yours. Hawk, sorry.
Thank you. 12.
So you start sweeping the village,
Yes.
and you don't see anything.
That's the noise when you run out of birds theme.
Yes, we've got full images.
I'll start sort of sweep a bit wider, such as through trees and stuff.
Yep.
Or like
Yep, so you start sort of skirting around the outside of the village looking for tracks. You see quite a few tracks leaving and going, but all the footprints you see are very large and wouldn't be learners.
Yes. No, I'm trying to telepathically communicate with Elbaz, but he can't talk to.
Birdie! Hang on. Alright, wait.
Oh.
So, you found a flower, yeah?
Look, lady elf friend flower come back in.
Right. That was definitely easy to understand. Alright, so I'll go into the tavern and look around.
Yep, you see Koppo walk into the tavern with Kai, I imagine, holding the flower.
Yeah, I'm holding the flower.
Oh,
You're not sure why they've got Twiggy.
3D now.
It's quite strange.
So, hang on. So Twiggy's here. Where did Twiggy come from? When did you notice Twiggy?
Well, there was a puppy that ran in, and then
Does Kai have an ale in his hand?
Probably.
well, probably yeah. There was a puppy that
Put that down. Have some water and tell me the thing.
I'm just gonna slowly turn you down the rest of my car. Put it
So I
down.
reach out and so Twiggy walks on his knee. And Twiggy, where's Luna? Use your little flower hands and point.
Oh, I just figured it out!
I know as well, but
Yeah.
point with your flower hands.
Guy has zero inclination to believe.
Twiggy just kind of looks up at you blankly.
Okay, you know how you have your little flower hands? Can you point one of them where Luna is?
Just sort of looks at you blankly.
Okay, so you don't know? Twiggy. And I'll put my staff down on the ground and put him into the staff so that he's got his little home. And I'll be like, Luna, if you're invisible or if you've done your disappear in trees thing, please just do something to let me know you're here.
So as you're shouting, looking through the tavern, you just see Luna sitting at the table, licking the table.
I'll go over and just put my hand under her chin and lift her head up. Luna,
Wait.
why are you licking the table?
Hey, up there, back.
Oh, you see a little pup licking the table.
You said Luna was there.
Yes, it was Luna.
Oh, me, Luna.
An hour later,
Oh, right. Hey!
What are you doing?
I'm going to go sleep now.
Have you... What? You said you couldn't find her. She's right there licking the table. She's like the most obvious person in the bar.
Grabbing us.
How many of those have you had?
Grabbing yet another one.
probably 15 or so now.
It was
Not enough.
small puppy. Small puppy.
What was the puppy doing?
I think
What's this from?
maybe Puppy and Luna. Well, yeah.
Puppies shouldn't be licking tables anyway. Why is it... Oh, dude. I don't know nothing about nothing
Still
anymore.
oblivious. He doesn't get it. Sorry, what are you going on about, Grunk?
Okay, that's really good. I think Puppy was Luna, lady, your friend, with the magics, the animal magics.
Twiggy, you really need to learn like yes and no questions and pointing and things.
Roll a nat 20, just. Continues drinking.
Mr. Barman, woman, white man. Woman, man.
I'm a man.
Yeah, well, look, it's been a long day, and you give me the things I don't know how to do.
We don't assume genders.
Now,
I do.
Okay.
well, look, stop giving him things, please.
Why? He's drinking.
Yeah, but he's also now an idiot.
He wasn't to start with.
No, he's pretty smart. He held his sword behind him and was like
He
directing.
said he'd be fighting soon.
That's the best part about it, weird boy.
Just stop giving them things, both of
As
them.
soon as Guy hears this, he's just.
He looks completely confused, like, why would you stop giving someone alcohol?
This-
Never
I
stop
don't
giving
know.
someone
I
alcohol.
don't know. I don't know what.
Well, if they're passed out
Well, I
and
mean,
dying from alcohol poisoning.
Kai was basically raised by a dwarf.
Yeah. And also,
You know
if
how
she's
it
licking tables and everyone's like, where is she? And they can't find her, just point her out for them, please, so people don't get lost.
Why is that my job? If you lose your friends, keep track of them.
I know. I don't know how to deal with friends. I've only got like 4.
Fight them.
Oh,
Hey, I'll fight you, weird boy.
I'm gonna punch Grunk.
Why not? I'll punch him.
Because he'll kill me.
I'll fight harder.
Yes.
Oh, get up.
I'm gonna take his cup that I made for him.
Hey.
I'm gonna just point it at him so like he's looking at his own face. I'm like, Grunk, don't fight Koppo.
Okay, little cup Grunk.
Little, it's waving in your head.
You know what's best.
See, you can stop fights just by being smarter than the other person. And if they're drunk,
why
they're
would you?
always dumb. Because then you win without hitting them.
No one won.
Yeah, I did. He's not going to fight me now because he thinks he's talking to himself.
That's a bit pathetic.
Well, I strongly disagree.
No, you're wrong.
Yep, okay.
He fills up in a one and puts it down in front of you.
Ah, thank you. Those. I'm gonna take another one of those red berries and see what that does, just because.
The red berries.
Narco berries?
No, they're not narco berries. They're the
From
ones
the
that you
Fae.
guys ate from the Feywild to wake up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat one of those and just see if it has any effect.
Yeah, so you go to pull it out and it's just turned black. It looks rotten.
Oh.
Eat it, do it, eat it, eat it, do it.
No, that's not.
Nah, he's not gonna eat it.
I got
Yes, he will.
I got an idea, and I'm gonna like
Roll to persuade.
while he's sitting at a table drinking, I'm gonna roll out his bedroll and like putting all his things, push it over into a corner, probably take a while because it's heavy. And be like, hey Kai, I got one of the berries from the Feywild. Have this one, and I'll give him a narco berry.
Nah, Don't need food before a fight. Throws it back.
Tried. Anyway. I'm gonna lay down and use bedroll in. I don't want to deal with you weirdos.
Are you ready then?
One sec.
Feel you start cheering around.
Yes. I think I'm ready now.
Let's go then. Middle of the floor.
Alright.
Is it getting loud? Sorry. Is it getting loud?
The cheering is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I able to sleep?
Takes off.
Roll a con check.
Save? It's 9.
Yep, you fall asleep.
Beautiful.
What kind of fight we doing? I'm unbuckling my sword and dagger belt. What kind of fight are we doing here?
You see Morg step forward.
Puts it down.
The best kind, without fists.
I like your style.
Roll 3d20.
You can do it, my friend.
Just straight d20s?
Yeah.
So first one is strength.
I'm going to inspire you for this.
Straight strength? Straight strength is 16.
Yep, athletics.
26.
And a constitution check.
Wait. You've got bardic inspiration.
Doesn't work for this.
Then never mind.
So you start punching on with Warg. He seems to just be a bit stronger. Getting in some good hits, but it's probably just more that he's weathered to it.
Yeah.
Although you can see he's starting to get sluggish and slow, and you're just dancing around him. But he manages to get a really nice hit in and just knocks you out cold.
So now both of us are asleep.
Yes.
Bang. Hit the ground.
You don't hear it, but everyone starts cheering and they sort of pull you off to the side next to the fire.
I'll put my stuff down.
Alright, Captain.
They start cheering, separate for you to come in.
Adjust the spine.
So is it strength, athletics, and
Con.
Strength is 19.
Yep.
Is that plus your strength mod?
No.
Or is it just straight roll?
That's with mod.
Yeah.
22.
22.
Athletics is 10.
Yep.
Con is 6.
So you see this guy that's even bigger than Wall come out. Start punching on with him. You seem to be stronger than him. You're sort of dominating the fight. He looks very surprised by this. But with the heavy strikes you're raining down, he's just a bit quicker than you and sort of moving around them. He gets ready to throw a solid punch at you, and you just feel vomit coming up and just throw up. And him being half out of it too just clocks you on the top of the head and knocks you out. As you throw up all over his feet.
Nice.
Everyone starts cheering. The
Nice.
two of you.
Am I still asleep?
Simon sort of showers and shivering.
Couldn't find it anywhere, but it's really cold. Why is everyone unconscious right now?
You see a couple of other men fighting in the middle of the circle.
I will just go with my friends and try and make them comfortable.
DM question.
Yes.
So the bedrolls we have are the bedrolls of the long rest ones.
Yes.
So would you argue that I could wake up an hour and have the
No,
bed
because
that's
I'm lying on your bed rest because you didn't want it. You're unconscious on the floor next to me.
Fair enough.
Because
Because I wasn't ready to go to bed, but sure. Yeah.
I rolled it out for you, you didn't want it, and I was like, fine. So I went to sleep on it.
Oh, I assumed when I got knocked out.
Not cold, eh?
No, that's actually really bad for you.
Actually, I would like to approach the sort of, maybe a sort of 14-ish-year-old kid if there's one around.
There doesn't seem to be. There mostly seem to be men and some women.
Is there anyone my size I could fight? And I will conjure like a half, what's half, like an 8 staff?
15.
Yeah.
Stick.
No, it's half a quarter staff. It's
A
an 8 staff.
baton. He's got a ton for baton.
It's a club, but it looks like a quarter staff in my hands because I'm tiny.
They sort of look at you and you're tiny. And you look around and everyone's at least twice your height.
Where is someone my age I could bash up with this thing? This glowy stick of doom.
One of the men starts chuckling and walks off out the front.
Where is he going?
To get his son, I imagine.
Alright. Very honest. Mage armor. Bang. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna bash the shit out of this kid. Alright. Psych myself up. Alright. I'm gonna start test swings. Remember some of the forms Kai told me before to start. Alright. Here we go. Magic stick.
So after about 10 minutes, you see this man walk back with a grin. Someone about your height, a little bit taller, but far more muscular than you walks in.
I don't need muscles. Wait, can I use magic to fight him? Can I like... Is that okay? Hey, can I use magic to fight you?
No.
Alright. Can I use this?
Sure.
Thank you. Alright.
Alright, roll a...
regular... Oh, God.
We're just watching all of this.
Oh, 12?
Yep.
Toby's
Athletics.
12?
And a constitution.
5?
Yep, so you start fighting. You're surprisingly stronger than him, but it is because you're using a weapon, he's bare hand. So you hit him a couple of times.
Does he glow up or hit him with my staff?
A little bit. You see sort of flare. You hit him a couple of times, you know, you've got that good swing, you feel strong. You realise he's standing there and just taking the hits and staring at you. As
Hit me back! Come on, smack!
And he does. He just walks up, grabs your shoulder and... and you just drop.
Beautiful.
Everyone starts cheering. You're still conscious, but you're just on the floor.
Oh, alright, fair enough. I'm not quite green enough.
Guy lays down, picks up. Good fight.
Thank you.
You tried well.
Well done, sir.
Keep practicing.
Yes. On it. Nah. I'm gonna. He considers getting a sneaky blow as he goes faster like that. If it doesn't. Cool. Oh, damn, I was gonna use my last spell slot to do like a shield, but forgot about it. Asked two inside right there.
So everyone's sort of by the fire now, except for I think Grunk still... No, Grunk's by the fire.
Grunk's out.
I'm passed out on the table.
Yeah, you tell me.
In a
Pass
basket.
my friend
In a
saw
puddle
the
of
fight.
probably my own vomit.
No,
Puppy drool.
unfortunately.
Puppy drool.
None of them saw the fight.
Nope.
No, we're all knocked out when you go.
No.
Yep.
Awesome. I would like to. No. I'm not going to pay them, but I'm definitely going to tell them I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they wake up.
So I'm guessing you go over, slump down and go to sleep.
Actually, pull out a bit of ink and just draw a bit of moustache and Kai and some eyebrows and Koppo.
Has it been an hour at this point? There's been a few fights.
I don't know, fights don't take much.
And after an hour, I'm going to be able to wake up.
Oh, damn it.
Will I have woken up after an hour?
Yes.
So,
Before or after the eyebrows get drawn on?
yeah, that's the question.
During.
Yeah, about the same time.
During.
Oh, no.
So that's what wakes you up.
Yeah, I think
that's
that's
you
the
feel
funny
something.
So, as you're drawing, you just like your bottom of your hand, because I assume you're sort of resting with your hand on it. So the bottom of your hand starts to get a bit hot, and as you move it up, both eyes are open and on fire.
Oh
You got half an eyebrow in.
And then it just like goes...
So Silva,
Hello,
what
Jack.
is it you're doing there?
Something fun? No. Look at Kai! I'm going to sort of dive around the Grunk. Start throwing glasses on Grunk.
To see what he's doing, I'm just going to go into the Monster Hunter's pack and pull out the steel mirror and just hold it up and look at my face. And then look across at you and just be like, you know, there's a reason I don't have eyebrows.
Because no one drew them on before.
Because they burn off.
What about your eyelashes? How come they don't burn up?
A wonderful thing, eyelashes. Put the steel mirror away, then walk over and take the quill from him and snap it in half. What you're doing is mean. You should not bully your friends.
It's not bully, it's a fun prank. I did it with my friends at Candlekeep. What you did is mean. You don't snap people's things.
You'll find out when they wake up if it's fun.
So roll for new character.
Now, what did I miss?
Well, I want to fight.
Yes, you did. It looks like you handled yourself well.
Yes, so you should probably trust my judgment in this situation.
So you celebrate winning by drawing on your friends.
It's funny.
Why are they all?
Well,
Did you fight them?
No, but you know, like these people think it's fun and funny to bash each other up until they're unconscious.
Who hurt Grunk?
That one over there.
And who hurt Kai?
That one over there.
So not you?
No. I don't understand your logic.
I've been asleep. There are 2 unconscious friends of mine, and you said you want to fight.
Oh, I didn't. Not against them. No. Against.
I don't know that.
Sorry, but please don't break my things anyhow. That is a gift from a very dear friend of mine.
You
I
want
have
to
to make a new
quill?
one now. Not from your bag.
And I'll chip off another piece of the stool around me or whatever wood around me, and I'll vessel up a pen and then pour some of the ink into it. No, try that.
You could just mend.
That's not a try. That's not how quill.
It's very rough, but it does work. It leaves ink marks.
I mean, it's a cool idea, but snap it. I'm gonna make my own.
Take the pieces, mend it in my fist, and hand it back to him.
Snap it again.
So for the next 8 hours.
I'll take it from him and throw it in the fire.
You know, Jack, Couple's cooler than you. And I'll cool up my own bed.
Indeed he is, as I am hotter than him.
I would agree.
Try it.
And I'm just going to look over Grunk and Kai, make sure they're not like in pain, out, like they're okay.
I mean, yes, but they're very swollen and bruised.
Yeah, it's all over the
Guy probably has a slight smile on his face.
If you want to fight, then you must be strong, Simon. Help me roll the body over.
No, I use-
roll Kai onto his bedroll.
Yeah.
He's not in his armor, is he?
No.
So it's just a beat, just rolling over a beefy boy.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do weigh 220, I think.
I'm just gonna go and sit next to Luna and wait.
Kilos.
220.
Why would you use that system?
Because it's D&D.
Yeah. We also move in feet. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit next to Luna and wait for her to wake up. And prestidigitate the table clean. Just move the spew off the table out of her way.
So Luna stays asleep through the night.
Wait a
Okay.
second. She's asleep?
Passed out.
I'm passed out because I'm so drunk. Luna's never had alcohol
And
before.
I've never seen her sleep before.
Yeah?
That's weird.
Yeah?
Would I wake up in the bedroom?
Yes, about an hour later. Looking around, the tavern seems to be cleared out.
Wake up, just
You are very sore and swollen.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of transcribing all my spells into my new spell book.
I'm just gonna get up, look around. Is the barkeep still there?
No.
Well, I guess I'll thank him later. Go back to bed.
Yeah.
It's just while I'm waiting for Luna, I'm gonna roll all 3 at once. I'm just gonna try like casting firebolt onto the table and then trying to absorb the fire.
Yep.
Luna. 17, 10, and a 6. I've done it once.
Well, then you probably have to tell me which dice you're rolling for which attempt then.
Okay, we'll start that whole thing again. First one is a 13.
Yep.
Second one is a 20.
Yep, so you learn to
Okay.
do it.
Nice.
And I got
No,
one,
let me see
one
what
in
the
the
third
back.
one is.
I'll do it another one.
If you get
What
that
else-
one, you lose a spell.
Yeah.
What else can I learn?
Forever.
Yes.
No,
You lose all magic.
no, I'm good.
Uh,
Happy with that for now, and I'll think of something else later. But yeah, cool. Thank you.
I'll try and. Oh, I have to restart Chance's disc.
I lay
What?
Sorry?
I lay unconscious.
Yes, you do.
I'll do one.
Dreaming
attempt
of
at Chance's
hopefully not having a concussion.
I do the same thing,
So
but
what
I
are
do
you
not
disc.
strip my
want
beer while doing
Chance's
it.
disc.
Yep.
14.
How many successes have you had in a row?
Zero.
Okay, so yeah, it works.
You already used it that day.
I'm not technically like dead.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Just like stand back up.
Yeah. I'm alive! Right.
After you spew on the poor dude. So what are you doing?
I would also. I did a bit of spell set as well, but no slots, so I can't. But I would like to cast Identify on the ash.
Yep.
See what properties it has, if any.
It's vampire ash. You know it can be used to make magic ink.
Any kind of magic ink?
Any kind.
Is it like
Necrotic spells.
Yeah, great, awesome, fantastic. Cool. That's awesome, but not something specialty.
What does it do?
This. Oh, you saw that. It's really cool. I can make ink out of this actually. I don't need some like wine and some other things to make it. But it's mainly for like necromancy. But I don't really know anything about that. It's kind of scary. I could try, I guess. But
I'm just gonna have a little look up at my own head, and then they'll flick red and be like, I could use that later.
okay, you can have it.
I have some ideas for the witches.
Sure. Here you go.
Well, no, you probably need to do it. Or I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yes. I get you. All right. I'll do that later.
I know many languages, but I can't write as good as you.
Thank you, Jack.
It's Jack. Jack means something very different.
What does that mean?
It's not for me to say.
Yeah.
So everyone eventually goes to sleep.
Does this count as sleep for me?
Yeah, you're as asleep as anyone could possibly be at this point. You get woken up first by something pressing against your face. And you sort of open your eyes to see a giant dire wolf looking at you. Up on the table, just
Hi! He came to me!
barks, and you're all startled awake by his loud bark.
Hey!
Oh, Luna. I tried to find you last night. When did you get back?
Dashes outside.
Hey?
I looked at you hours last night. When did you get back in? How did you get back in?
I don't really remember.
Where were you?
I don't know. I was just talking to this little man. We bonded. I think he likes me now.
Starts barking.
And I start looking around for some food to feed him.
Yeah, there's some scraps and things left on the table.
And I was like, hey,
He sort of just dives in, knocking the plates off as he tries to snap at them.
And I'm looking around. And what time does it seem?
Early morning. You see the light coming in through the doorway.
I've
Okay.
never slept through a night.
Gets up and stumbles out to where somewhere private would be to take a leak.
Yep.
Because
Well,
morning
you
of
did
a
see
hangover.
Grunk yesterday written on the ground.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Alright,
very
fine.
impressed. You're getting better at writing.
Am I awake?
Yes, everyone was awake from the dog barking.
Alright. Well, I'll start awake and panic a little bit because I'm not used to being inside.
It's alright, apparently you were in a fight and someone dropped you out.
My head hurts.
I look at Koppo next to me over there.
Hello.
Did you stay next to me all night?
Well, I slept a bit and then I woke up and Simon won a fight and then you were asleep on the table, so I cleaned the table a bit and waited for you to be okay.
Oh, thank you. And I give you a big hug.
I couldn't build a tree around you or anything, but
oh, you're really warm again. Oh.
you're welcome.
Does Koppo still have eyebrows?
Oh, yeah. Do you wash them off?
No.
Okay.
Does
No?
not.
Do I have glasses on my face?
You do?
Yeah.
He's got a drawn.
Yeah, Kai's
He's got
got
a moustache.
He doesn't know that yet.
No, he doesn't.
Simon, you want to fight? That's so cool!
Yeah, it was. He hit me once, and it was really sore. But then I got up and I smacked him with my glowing staff.
Oh, that's
What's this I hear about you winning a fight?
Yeah, I was looking for someone more my height to fight, and so one of the guys I'll get my son, and then he brought his son, and then it was fighting, hitting him, and then he finally hit me in the face. That's why I have this bruise here. But then I smacked him really hard with my magic stuff, and he fell down. And they said, "You win. That's how you win." And
I didn't
I
believe
walk
it.
up and just grab him sort of by the chin and just sort of, hey, yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
it's really sore.
Hi.
I didn't believe him, but
I walk over to my armor and some of the plates just sort of look at it.
Yeah, your face is quite warped and twisted because you have black moustache drawn.
Oh,
How did that get there? I wonder.
that's fair.
Draw mustache on Grunk.
All right.
You've already got.
hang on about that.
Let me see.
Pull out the mirror again and hold it up for you.
Hey, Jack, I told you.
Show me. And I look at myself.
Your face was down on a table.
I take out
He couldn't draw on if he tried.
some rags
But I'm
and water and just start trying to wash it away.
Yeah, it's not too hard.
I played Magic Song and I got a 4, so everyone gets +6 temporary hit points.
Oh, I've still got them written on from last time. Haven't needed them? Haven't I hit
Cool
yet?
now. Is that? Okay.
Did anyone else fight after me?
Yeah, Simon fight and won.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't believe him, but you know, he got a hit. I saw that. He was bruised, but he wasn't down, so I guess he won.
Everyone go. Should we go get Bolt?
Right? Yeah.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Okay.
I'd actually like to take Koppo aside at some point when we're walking and just be like, Koppo, I need to be honest with you.
Okay.
I didn't actually win. I just wanted people to think that. Sorry for lying.
Grind my teeth a little bit.
Sorry.
But I go, well, good on you for admitting it.
Thank you.
Because lots of people lie and then try and keep lying and make it worse. Are you going to tell the others?
Should I?
It'll make you feel better.
Alright, I'll tell everyone else.
I have an announcement.
Guys, I'm sorry I didn't win. I lied about it. Koppo made me tell you because he's a good person.
That's okay, none of us won.
That's not true. I didn't tell you to do it. You made the decision to tell them because you're a good person too.
Simon, you said you got a few good hits in, yeah?
Well, not really. He didn't feel it.
But you hit him, right?
He didn't even dodge though. He just stood there and I hit him in the face. He was like, he smiled at me and he's so mad.
Did it feel good when you hit him?
No.
Did it feel like good hits?
Well, for a second, and then I looked at his face and he didn't even react.
As long as the hits felt good, then you've won in some cases.
From
you
an-
can only improve.
From an objective
Alright,
point of
thank you,
view,
guy.
all three of you were in a fight. I woke up, he was still standing, you two were down. Just saying,
I mean,
he won kind of, compared to you two.
I mean, from my understanding and the horrible aching I have in the jaw, you got me right there.
Mm-hmm.
Grunk would have won if Grunk didn't have any angles, but where's the fun in that?
And you're leaving roll
Exactly.
perception.
Ooh, 15.
You walk out and you see across at the forge is a piece of wood with 2 daggers plunged into it.
Oh. And that's the same forge?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna remind you, but I didn't actually know.
that's right. I'm just going to walk over there and look for the woman.
She seems to have called it. She's probably asleep somewhere.
Okay, give me a minute. And I'll get my quill and ink out and write a note. And just write on a note to say, thank you very much. You're the first person I bought anything from. And you're really cool. And put it down.
And here's a piece of paper.
And then I will make another vessel because I'm really loving it. And I'll make it like a stand and then a shaft up the middle and then like a big hammer on the top.
You're making Grunk thing.
And 2 like hammerhead bits are actually
You're not helping.
2 hammer bits are
It's
like
like this, it's a shaft and there's 2 round
They're at the
things.
bottom and they're round.
it's a very thin shaft and a hammerhead on the top, right? And
Can't be Grunks.
It's not about the wit, it's what you do with it. It's alright.
at the top of them are empty, and I'm gonna put I don't know. I don't have anything, do I?
The gold that I gave you to give
You
it.
broke the tech.
The deck has been broken.
It's broken.
Did he ever end up paying it already?
So you
Yeah.
make it look like a forging hammer.
Yeah, and you know I'm gonna put the top to opening so it's still a vessel.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm just gonna pour some water in both of them.
Yep.
Because I don't have any alcohol, and everybody thought water was fine. I'll just leave that on top of the note and be like, all right. Take the daggers, put them in the little sheaths on my back.
And when
And,
she picks it up and looks in, it just slashes her in the face.
you guys
Well,
are
they feel very well balanced,
Oh
very
my
well made.
God.
sorry.
They feel very well balanced and very well made.
Beautiful.
+1, some would say.
All right. Well, I don't know that yet. I'll get some to identify them later.
I
But,
take
um,
the-
For now, I'll just be pretty happy about that and slide them in
Yep.
the back. You go, oh, hang on, pull them out, and then like just get, are these cursed?
Hey, new toys.
They don't seem to be.
Thank you. Put them back. All right.
Remember, use the pointy end of the bad guys.
Oh yeah. And like most bad guys aren't vampires. I learned that. I'm learning lots of stuff.
Okay, where we buy Bolt from?
The boatman, Simon met one, and he seemed all right.
Yep. I have some letters to deliver to him. Did anyone want to say anything to Sandar?
Oh, I really do, but I've all written it all down already. That's fine. I'll read it to him when we go back.
I'm going to send him a letter, and so if you want to say anything.
All right. Okay. And then I'll take the stack of papers that I wrote the story the witches told me on, and then right at the top, couple story fantasy. I don't know. I don't know how to do a title book, and then I'll just put them all together and bend the edges so they stay together. And go, can you send that?
No, that will be like $1 million gold for all that paper. But I will send this. I've already got a summary of all the things we did. I just thought maybe something personal. Anyone?
This is very personal, but okay.
Well, no, of course, but it's probably something to deliver in person. It will cost so many monies to send all that.
Put it back in my bag and feel a bit dejected.
Sorry, Choco. I'll say you say hi, okay?
Thank you.
Alright, then I'll go when we get there. Pull out all the letters I've written last night.
Yeah. As you're leading down the pathway, you hear Wall call out. Ah, leaving are you?
Okay.
Is that alright?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
I kind of made friends with whiskey.
Yes, he told me.
Thanks for the
I
ales
You're welcome.
and the fights.
So,
It was, yes, sort of reach out. It was a good fight.
grips your forearm.
Yeah.
You'll get there. You almost had me then.
Yeah, it was a very lucky blow on that one. Good job, I'll give you that.
It doesn't all come down to luck.
Well, you know.
Oh, doesn't it?
No.
That would have been a good con
Bad
save.
So, are you going to tell me what you're doing here?
Yeah, we kind of did already. We're going to go to the negative plane because we got this. Well, no, we don't.
Everything you said was
Simon,
No,
have you got
I
that
can't say
scroll?
that. Sorry,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a scroll thing that
I'll
we
take
need.
the scroll from Simon and say, so basically what we're here to do is,
We're gonna get moon.
we've got this scroll.
Do you truly believe this then?
No, it's not related to the moon at all, unfortunately.
What currently, what we're trying to do currently is, the main objective is to get this scroll to a place of negative energy, because apparently that's the only place that it can be read.
You mean the Darkened Isles to the west?
Yes, those ones.
We think.
Is there anything you can tell us about them? Because we don't know
We
much.
stay away.
Okay, good.
Why is that?
Thank you.
Stories tell of an ancient temple beneath the sea. Nothing good comes of it.
That sounds like a place we should go.
An ancient temple, you say? A temple of whom / what?
We don't know. We stay away.
So we need to have a boat to go there. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
We are very sure of ourselves that we know how to use a boat, but we don't know how to use a boat because the truth is
do.
we don't know how to use a boat. I can't lie. So could we get some help to get kind of near there and like teach us? We probably should learn how to use a boat. I know you don't want to go there, and I don't want to.
None of my people will go either.
Is there any boat captains around that aren't your people then?
They come into dock occasionally.
Okay.
Most of them know what's beyond.
What kind of ships do you have? Are they easy to captain?
Easy enough, if you have some idea.
Okay, so is there another way to go if we're not going by a boat?
Don't go.
We could swim
We
again.
have to.
By the way, Dean, you said underwater?
Ah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
we should get some more of these. Apparently, lots of these diamonds that we got from the Lord of Shells, the King of Shells, Lord of Shells, wash up on this shore, so we could stock up on them, and they will help us.
Alright.
I still have a heap of them.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah. Well, good. No, fair enough. What about you? You got any plans?
Keep killing the interlopers.
Fair enough. You said they've been here for 15 years, and they're not. Are they taking things? Are they?
We don't know what they're doing.
You just see them and kill them on sight?
We don't give them the chance.
Fair enough.
If,
No one's.
Do they come from temple?
If they did, I doubt we'd be here.
if you see another one with the pendant like that, kill him really quick.
I plan to kill all of them really quick.
Okay, but don't fall asleep. Just kill him really quick.
I don't plan to.
Good.
Grunk didn't either last night, but
Well then, fight well, my friend. And go for another
Good
one.
luck.
bye, Wolfman.
Oh, Simon.
Raise your hand.
May you find a pearl in your travels. Is that good?
Well, for some people.
People say
Thank you.
What?
You just did.
Did I?
Particularly if you read from the right book.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm trying to learn how to be good with people.
Okay.
He didn't grow up in society, so he's trying to get the hang of it.
You're getting there.
And I spit in my hand and reach out for a handshake.
Yeah, he reaches in and shakes it.
See, these kind of people do that. People in civilized society, they just do it without the spit.
What are you talking about? This is very civilized.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, sort of
They do money and stuff.
fancy people that all have sort of think they're better than everyone else, they will just use their hands.
I look down at Dublin. But I don't do that.
No.
This is so confusing. You're cool, Mark. I like you.
So how are we going to get to these isles? Do we just get a small boat and hope for the best?
Right, let's go get Paul.
Moore looks down and starts growling. Starts growling, and Whiskey starts growling back at him.
Inside check. Are they just talking, or is it
Seems to
empty? It's not there. Not this doesn't appear to be an urgency to it or anything like that. Okay.
Hey Luna, what are they saying?
I don't know, I didn't cast the spell.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be back. I just have to
Not
post these
the-
letters real quick.
Isn't that the same?
Bye, Whiskey!
I think we're almost there, I think.
Thank you.
This isn't the page.
If we're leaving.
Yep, so Walk turns around and starts walking off.
Yeah, and I go, the last good bear.
And you turn around and start heading down the hill.
Yep.
Roll perception. Yes. Luna.
That's 11.
You hear a panting behind you.
Animal companion. Multi-class, I don't know.
And I turn around.
Seems like Whiskey's following you.
Stole it as well.
What are you doing?
Barks at you.
Oh, and I just walk forward.
Mark, your dog's following us.
Yes. Do bring him back safe. And he keeps walking.
Oh, wolf friend gonna come.
But-
Welcome, wolf friend.
Oh my
The boat?
Yeah. No. That's ridiculous.
That's what I thought, but
I gotta run and get some food for the dog! Oh, hang on!
As she's doing that,
Go to the
kind of
tavern.
looks up, it's the whole like fist out kind of thing as a way of introducing himself, I guess.
It's fairly familiar with you guys after the last couple of days. It doesn't seem as friendly, but it seems fine.
Sort of, if it lets me sort of ruffle it, like sort of on the head behind the ears, bit under the chin, say, "Welcome aboard."
It lets you. It doesn't look super happy about it.
Do it anyway.
We'll bring you back, I promise.
Keep walking.
I'm very impressed, Kai. You're really good with that one.
Oh,
The last one definitely wanted to kill you, and this one loved you.
you get better at things.
As you domesticate animals.
Yeah, you did.
Animal handling is
Ah,
something I
so
am
cool.
proficient in.
I may have lost all my equipment, but I still have my. I got a diamond for now.
One temporary direwolf.
One temporary.
I think we figured out what class she is. She face shaves and then she gets animal companion. Restore her now!
So you try to find food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit, I have no money.
I would say, if you want food, you can probably buy it from the tavern back where we came from.
Okay!
I sort of hand it some scraps of dried meat from the ration I ate because we didn't buy
Wolf friend can hunt own food.
Yeah.
And I go to the
Big
tavern.
wolf.
And I go,
Can I have some food for a dog?
Feel free to take the scraps.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Bartender's sort of cleaning up the bar at the
just
moment.
shove it all in my bag. Oh, I don't have a bag.
I have a bag.
And I shove it all in there. My bag is full of
Yep.
scraps.
Yes.
Yep.
Whiskey chased you up here.
Oh, I got lots of scraps for you and I can feed you on the way.
He's sort of jumping up and eating off the tables as you're collecting things.
Oh, you saw.
And Luna eventually gets back, her bag looking heavier.
I got lots of food. Well, for the dog. For Whiskey.
I would have been delivering my letters to the thing. I would say this one is to Antonio in Moran. And the Antonio family. They're near the docks. That's all written on the front.
Pulls out the ledger and starts jotting down some
Cool.
bullets.
Thank you. This one is to Monk Elliot in Candlekeep. Thank you. This one is to Joseph, also in Candlekeep. And this is to Maverick, also in Candlekeep. And this one is to Sandar Beaumont in Baldur's Gate.
Sander. Good man.
You know Sandar?
Yes.
How do you know Sandar?
He travelled through here when he was a younger man.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's very
Yeah,
cool.
regularly.
I'm writing books for him.
Oh. Yes, he did always love books, especially stories.
You don't happen to have any we could take back for him, do you?
I haven't read them for a long time.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you have any old locks you don't need anymore?
Locks.
Locks, like padlocks.
We don't really use them.
Oh, alright. Thank you, though.
I mean, give me a minute.
Thank you very much, sir.
He sort of goes over to a box and starts rummaging through it. And he does pull out a very old rusted lock. So we used to use this to keep the animals from getting out.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Might not work anymore.
That's alright. I'll play around.
How much to buy a boat?
Yes, we do need a boat.
Ward told me you're coming.
That's a fun story. How much to buy a boat?
Do you really believe what you're saying about bringing the moon back?
Yeah, we traveled very, very far to chase moon.
Sandar himself is the one who told us to do this.
Sorry, everyone. Just to clarify, the thing with the scroll isn't about the moon,
I know, we
No,
gotta
but
go
that's
to
what
the
Sandar
plane
wants
and
us
read
to
it.
do, so
Yes.
that's what we're doing.
but it's unrelated to moon.
No, he said it might help us.
Yeah.
He did.
We have a history check on what he said, because I'm fairly sure he said, like, there's a vague chance it could be connected, but he doesn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough for me. We have
Oh,
no
sure,
other
okay,
lead.
cool, roll with that.
If it was important enough to have that kind of an escort coming to us.
What Sandar told you was that it contained a prophecy that couldn't be read, but they had deciphered part of it over the years, and it was mentioning the moon disappearing. So
Oh, well, okay, so it's actually better.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
She wouldn't be on board if it wasn't something to do with the moon, at least.
That's right, Simon.
not
If he
necessarily
needs-
about bringing it back, but it's definitely something about
That's different.
what's
Okay,
happening
that's
now.
far more than I thought. Awesome.
That's right. If you need to know smart stuff, just ask Grunk.
Thank you very much.
So,
We need to buy a boat.
yes, we're going to require a boat, and if we can't also get a captain with that, something relatively easy to man. I have some experience, but I'm not the best.
Got it lined out the front for you.
Oh, really? Well,
He sort of gestures and you'll go into see a small boat just bobbing in the water.
How many
much?
gold?
why, thank you, yes.
Walk seems to believe you. Take it, bring it back.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I really don't like not paying for stuff.
Yeah,
I
we don't have
actually-
good track record.
Koppo, I
but
have money from Sandar for this.
Oh, I got a great idea. At the tavern, they're using these new cool cups now. And I'm going to cut some wood off and form another vessel just like the ones in the tavern that I made. And then put it down there.
Thank you.
All the cool kids have them.
He rolled for gratitude.
As sort of collateral, just in case we don't bring it back, here is 3 platinum from Sandar, just in case.
Takes it and puts it in a box under the counter.
Thank you, sir.
Any potential tips or tricks for this one?
I'm sure Walk told you, don't do it.
Well, of course, but
You mean the boat? How do we make it? Boat.
Well, drop
Yeah.
the sails, release the anchor, steer it. It should take you there. The seas are very rough.
alright, so we have rough seas to look out for then. Alright, thank you for your thank you.
Anything to help with seasickness? I don't quite like the water.
You get used to it.
Oh.
You can just
Oh,
sleep.
Whiskey, do you like the water?
Barks and wags his tail a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you'll help me, yeah?
You can have one of the berries to put you to sleep if you want.
Oh, but I want to make sure that Whiskey's okay.
I can look after him.
Okay, let's do that.
Grunk's really good with animals. He can look after him too.
Yeah!
Mm.
I say Grunk, Whiskey, Grunk. You know each other, don't you?
I think Grunk and Whiskey are very good friends.
Yeah. You get 2 whiskeys.
You know, I think this will be fun. Monk Oswald always said, you learn by doing. So
Absolutely.
figure it out as we go.
we point boat right way, make wind catching big sheets, and
Oh,
both go.
I can just hang his sword at the back of the boat so we know which way we're going.
Well, I do actually have a couple of things that we should consider. If we are going into rough seas, if the water does start to get, if the ride does start to get quite, treacherous, perhaps what we can consider is getting ropes and securing ourselves to the ship. That way, if we were to go overboard, we won't, drown or fall behind the ship
That's smart.
and be left
Let the
behind.
ship go over and you get trapped under,
We got
or
ropes.
tied up onto it.
And we got diamonds so we can
Breathe.
breathe underwater, so we'll be fine. But we got ropes. We got plenty of ropes.
Ropes are smart.
Honestly, I think this is going to be a fun challenge, and as the dwarves say, the hotter the fire, the stronger the steel.
Okay,
I don't understand.
that makes sense.
They,
I'm sorry. Come on, snowman!
You'll learn
This
in
one's not
time.
deformed today.
No, he's fine. He's as seedy as I am.
You got your snowman drunk?
tried to, but it's done melting.
It just feels what I feel.
So you head out to the front on this very long, large jetty, and there's a boat bobbing in the water waiting for you.
Is it just like the galley kind of thing? Is it a deck or anything?
It's deck.
Okay, so it's not tiny.
No.
Alright,
Cool. So
Enough that under the deck you'd all have room to sleep, but not much more.
like a yacht almost.
Yeah, but a little bit bigger.
Okay, cool.
we should probably go over the supplies we have for the journey as well.
Grunk got a few days of special fruit left.
Yeah, I've got about 7 days worth of rations.
I've got about 5.
Going onto the boat, do they have stores and stuff?
No, it's pretty small. They've got boxes, but no stores on there.
Any supplies in there already?
Just general ropes, things you'd need to repair.
Yep.
Bits of timber.
Any food and stuff?
No food.
No worries.
It's a BYO situation.
Yeah. Perhaps we should consider maybe getting some barrels of food and water.
I got 6 days of rations and 3 fruit things.
Yeah, I've got 7 days of rations. I've only got 2 water skins worth of water though. We won't last very long without water.
We're on water. All right, it tastes awful.
Yeah, so we do need clean water.
I've only got.
How many funds do we have? I have about 2 gold pieces to my name.
I
have none.
Grunk have 17 gold, 7 silver, and
Perhaps if we all chuck in a couple of gold pieces, we can get some water and maybe some food for the journey. Honestly, I wouldn't mind some ale.
I was going to put my bag onto the boat and then go back down to the edge and pick up more of those diamonds because they said washed up all the time. So let's go get rid of diamond hunt.
Roll a investigation.
20, no, 14.
Yeah, you managed to sort of pick a couple out of the sand.
Cool. Just put them in the little patch with
That's
the other
not-
ones.
5 pounds of diamonds.
If I can get about 10 golds worth from everyone, I'll go down and get us some supplies and stuff.
Alright.
I'll chip in.
You hear
I'll
a
chip in
splash and
gold.
you see Whiskey just jump into the water and start paddling around with his tail wagging.
I
Here's
join.
platinum from Sander.
Oh, thank you.
I think there's
I
some.
join.
Can't save.
how many you need?
I think there's.
Wait, we.
Well, he jumped into the water.
Just however much you're willing to contribute, and I'll just get as many supplies as we can get.
It's alright, Sander has that covered. That should
19.
be enough, actually.
Yeah,
Jump
that
in
should be
and just
fine.
Hits you, it's freezing cold, but you sort of manage to gasp and start paddling back out.
Oh, Luna, do you want me to dry you off?
Right, it's snowing. Oh, we're gonna get out. Get out.
Well, this
Come here.
I'll walk up to Koppodrazi.
I'm still gonna keep looking for diamonds, but I assume
You
you're
hear a bit of
gonna hang on.
sizzling sound.
There's some gemstones in my bag somewhere. If you want me to look for them, I mean you can look for them, but it's dangerous.
I will look around, yes.
Meanwhile, Kai will head down under the deck, find a spot for him to sleep, drop off all his stuff, and then taking the cash, going back to the dockmaster, and just presenting it, saying, "We might. Is there a potential chance of purchasing some supplies for the journey?"
I don't sell them, but I could arrange it for you.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Food and water mainly.
I can arrange that.
Yeah, no worries. Flip him the platinum piece and just say, how much do you reckon we'll need for the journey?
That would be more than enough.
No worries.
Don't like fruit.
Any fruits, any potential fruits
We
or
don't have much fruit. Vegetables, sir.
vegetables will do. Would you happen to have? Would you have told him before he left?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
have had the chance.
Yeah, sure. Well then, would you also happen to have any potentially leather scraps?
Oh, I'm sure one of the smiths would.
Yeah, if you could either arrange those, or we'll just go get. I'll just go
I'll
get
arrange
them.
it, that's fine.
No worries. Thank you very much. We'll get the boat ship shape.
He starts writing out a letter.
What?
What's that?
Nothing?
Oh yeah. Kai will go back to the ship and start.
Yeah, I'll be looking around the ship trying to figure
Start
it
the
out,
process of taking off his armor because he doesn't want to go over water without
Yeah.
armor.
Defrosting.
With his armor.
So after some time comes, you've grabbed a handful of these diamonds.
Yeah.
You get back. They do come down, a couple of large men with barrels over their shoulders.
Yeah. Kai will help him out.
Did you find the gems, Simon?
I got lots of books somehow. I got as many as 11 investigation could find me.
You found 2.
I found 2, but I also have 5 pounds in my pouches here. See, look.
No, these are the ones in my bag.
Oh, sorry, I was looking on the beach.
That's all right. If you've gone shopping already, don't worry about it. It was pretty dangerous. I probably shouldn't have asked you to do it.
Wait, can I quickly do that? I want to do that. Can I look for a diamond in his bag?
No. I probably shouldn't have said it, but I mean, we're on a beach and it's really cool and I was distracted. I'm sorry.
I wish I. Oh, it's alright.
All right, you're all loaded up.
Thank you.
Did you find any leather scraps?
They did hand you a satchel full of leather scraps.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Safe journey.
Thank you.
Thank you. We, yes. Thank you.
And they start walking off.
Right, everyone, we ready to, set sail?
Yes.
Alright then, I'll get behind the wheel. Let's raise the anchor and, drop the sails. Let's get going.
So you pull the anchor up, the sails below, and you start drifting away.
Yep. And, just as a note, my shield and stuff, my shield and armor are left, but I still have my weapons.
Yep.
And yes, we shall set sail.
Just looking back at the beach, I'm gonna let one eye blink to flame and just say so-called cold destiny kasom or sohom kosword kaum. And just smile and nod, look back at the shore.
Wish I had complimented that. Just real quick before we finish, not trying me about. Luna, my head is still feeling really weird after that amulet thing that Koppo had me look at, that I wanted to look at, that Koppo offered me to look at. That one time, last time it happened, my vision went away, you fixed it. Do you reckon you could try and do something?
Oh yeah, I can certainly try.
Thank you.
Come here, and I'll kind of like touch the head and kind of give it a little bit of a massage, and then cast Lester Restoration. See if that
Lester
works.
restoration.
Lester Restoration.
You become Lester.
Restored to my previous self of Lester.
It doesn't seem to work.
Hey, does that make you feel better?
A little bit, but I don't think it fixed it.
Oh.
Thank you very much, though.
So as you leave the shore behind, you start being swelled up and down the waves quite significantly.
Perhaps we should, tie those ropes.
Yep. All right.
And
Okay.
yeah, I'll go around, make sure, help everyone out as well, make sure they're secure,
I'm
and
not
finally secure myself.
I think I'm just
I'm
gonna
not
go
tired.
downstairs.
Hold on.
Whiskey, come with me. We'll go downstairs.
He sort of runs up to you, panting.
I will,
I'm gonna
I
stand
will,
at the front of the boat so I can look out.
Yep.
And hold on to the edge.
I'll tie a, I'll see if I can tie just a spare rope with like basically a noose that's opened out like fairly wide.
So essentially a life buoy.
Alright.
Yeah, also because Luna's, I'll make two, one for whiskey as well, just to make sure if they come out and it's rocky, they can just chuck them on and tighten it up quickly.
Oh, I plan to have one downstairs as well, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat a diamond.
Actually, if we have the rope, yeah, I'll make maybe another two and a life one as well. Just if we have the rope, as many as possible, because you can never know.
Cool. You make 4 million ropes.
It's just all the rope.
All the rope you need.
I know we,
Diamond, I can fly.
I know we tried it on the elf boat, but does my staff root?
It
on the
does.
boat? It does?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to put that next to Grunk, let it root, and be like, if you need that, grab onto it.
Every time.
And so you're not like tied to the boat for dangerous. Because I know that's kind of, you don't want that.
No, I love the noose.
They by the way, the length of those are about 15 feet. That way, if you go overboard, you won't hit the water and go under the boat.
You just hang from the side.
Yeah. around your neck. I see you point that out.
He said noose.
Alright, so you go through the water and it starts swelling and just getting more and more. You feel yourself drop on the other side of each wave.
Yeah.
At the front, everyone feels a thud. Something boat hits something, and you look forward to see what looks like a float of ice hitting it and then bouncing off to the side
Oh,
and skimming
shit.
past.
What's happening up
Someone
there,
check
Grunk?
that. Make sure we
Nice.
haven't not taking on water.
Go down.
I want it.
If there's any damage.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. A little bit of a nick where it hit, but it doesn't seem structural.
Alright, I'll just start mending everything.
Yeah. Perhaps if we have someone keeping watch and can call out where any obstacles or anything like that are, that way they can call them out to me.
Better idea, I'll go back up and dance them out to the front to sort of navigate and try and...
Yeah, I mean, it's very dark grey water and dark grey skies. Snow is falling. But it is daytime.
Cool. Oh yeah, I'll just have my lights sort of drifting around the front.
Yeah.
Maybe like highlight where things are to like avoid where
Yeah,
those
yeah.
lights are.
Smart.
What if I just melt the ice?
Also good too. And here's an arrow, you can shoot big things as well.
Sorry.
Here, oh, she's not here. Okay.
So you continue heading forward, and the waves, the swell just gets higher and higher. To the point where you're cresting, you see the top of it and you just drop down the other side.
Hold on!
Yeah, I'm now spewing everywhere. I've got a natural 1 on a con save.
Yep.
If you're in my bunk bed, then whew, don't come down here.
So you keep going, it just keeps getting rougher and rougher, and you're going for quite a few hours.
I want to set up a code system with cries of like ah, with Kai, and then be a hawk, so I don't have to do with the whole looking thing.
Yeah.
Look out as a hawk, and both of us looking out for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
How far your special papers say we have to go?
Also, I have all my equipment transformed with me so that it doesn't get wet.
Yep.
Yeah. Who here wants to be a navigator?
Guys, I'm just gonna stop the ice thing, if that's fine. You can see in the dark, can't you? Right, well if you're up the front, I'll go with you and point out the ice things and I'll melt them so I don't hit them. You can steer it because you're the boatman
Try
now.
to navigate and steer at the same time then?
Yep. Survival and performance rolls. You do see another ice floats that you start melting away.
Survival is an 8, performance is a 3.
You've done a bit of boating, but this is well beyond your expertise.
Yep.
And you try to steer into the waves and you just drop on the other side.
I don't know entirely. Someone needs to navigate because I can't do both.
You're doing great! What do you need?
I'll have Elbows do the lookout.
Can someone look at the map?
And I'll come down as he's crying this out and do some mapping.
Yep, so what exactly are you doing?
I'm pulling out the soil map book he has
Yep.
and attempting to say this direction.
Yep.
Possibly just figure out which way west is and direct us.
Straight intelligence roll
At the front of the boat.
with advantage.
Thank you very much. That's an 8 total.
Yep, so you look for where the sun is in the sky because of this dark grey cloud, you just can't see it. Everywhere's glowing a bit.
Roughly that direction for now, Kai. I can't see because of the sun yet, but I'll let you know.
Can I just make sure? Can I just do another check to make sure of that?
Yeah.
Pretty much
Being that Luna has helped me now.
Cast enhance ability, because I know that one now.
Much better.
Wisdom.
16.
Yep, cool. Yeah, so you look at the book, you can't see any waypoints here, but you just go on a gut feeling and head on.
Yeah. Seems alright. Let's go.
As you do, you just notice that the sky is a little bit brighter ahead, which indicates you're probably going the right way.
Yep. Definitely. Yeah. Keep going.
So you continue going through to the night, you're melting these ice caps.
This is basically holding my head and pointing them at them at this point.
I sing a sea shanty. I got 15 performance. Do you
Not
like
bad.
it?
I love it.
That's really good, Greg.
Kai will join in.
It's a bit derivative.
What we do
it's
with the
good.
drunk dancer?
Put them downstairs with Luna.
As you try and sing, you're throwing up violently.
Yeah, I get seasick. Saved all those concepts.
Say that you're drunk.
This is very different to the last
I'm
one.
drunk, I'm very
Reminds me of this Irish song Miguel used to sing. It
I did take the wine with
was
me.
about the girl from
Oh, you do
Ipanema.
not go berries.
No.
The small Irish town.
No.
You didn't want them.
No, I did say yes.
So the sky starts darkening and the waves become pitch
Being
black.
used at the moment. That's
I
what
got a dancing eyes around.
Yep. So you see spots of light amongst this pitch black swell.
Yeah, it's around the boat, so if anything gets too close.
Ice floats, but Koppo's melting them off. He's
Can I also-
darkened.
Can we also get torches and secure them to like a few points around the sides of the boat? That
You
way-
can, but with how high the boat is off
Yeah.
the water, you're not really going to see much.
The dancing,
It's
dancing
more
lights
so
do the job.
it's more so that we can see on the deck.
Dancing
Because
lights.
I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
want
it's
to
a-
be able to see the deck.
Dancing
I'll
boat,
take a
just
couple.
torches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. You can put torches anywhere, basically.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that worst comes worst, like in case we're attacked.
Yep, so
we
the
can
centre
see.
mast does have sconces there for that exact
Yeah,
reason.
we'll chuck some torches or lamps if they have them.
I want to like
Well,
travel
nice.
up at some point and just be like, hey guys, oh, do you need me for anything?
I mean,
Get your rest, it's okay. We'll tell you if we need you.
Okay. I'll be
Hey,
right down.
Luna, did you want the thing?
Yeah.
Take the. My bag's
What do you
downstairs.
need?
Go get it.
I don't want to go to sleep. I'm just.
You are not doing a lot right now. Go downstairs and sleep.
Okay, I gotta think that.
So
Thank
you
you.
go to head downstairs and you just hear this almighty whipping sound. So loud you have to clasp your hands to your ears. And the sky above you, above the cloud, just turns crimson red.
I didn't do that.
oh,
What? I got back on the job.
Yes.
that is not good.
The sound gets louder and louder and louder. And then the red just stops.
I look and perceive it, and I can see anything from there.
It's all pitch black, but you do notice the boat's stopping. The swell's disappearing.
Oh, I think sun gone now too.
And you come to a rest on flat water.
That's good.
And that is where we're going to leave it for this week. When the seas
Can I
fall
get a-
silent.
What do we do?
Wait. Can I get a cheeky arcana check to see if I've learned anything?
No.
Well, I should do alright. Oh god.
Only 'cause you said
I'm
cheeky.
so scared.
Yeah.
Too cheeky.
Oh,
Alright guys, stick around for a couple of minutes and we will be back for a player chat.
Ah.
Why we can't have nice things.
You are.
Excellent. That is why we can't have nice things. And welcome back.
We only need one thing though.
Bravo!
A plus one
Sharknado!
thing. Oh, I'm sure it's a more than a +1 thing if you get what I'm saying.
Just ask Evelyn.
Is this another time where we're talking about Grunk's body without his input?
Yes.
I imagine he's about to jump in any time.
No, continue.
I mean, if you're going with what you rolled.
So you said it's more than a +1 thing. Are you referring to multiple penises?
No, I'm just referring to the sheer size of what he rolled. Was it a 12?
Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Oh, by the way, guys, we are live!
I know.
We're going to Tabletop Fables dick talk.
Never made me roll for Grunk's penis size. I got 12.5 inches, but I like where your head's at with that.
I didn't make them. I was just explaining the rules that I use in
He
my
made
home
me
game.
roll for it.
No, I said roll for it. I didn't make you roll for it. But you rolled amazingly, so.
There's too much Grunk for one woman. That's why he has multiple penises. Like an split into 4.
Okay!
Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. If
That's
you do
on
have any
site.
questions, if you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and we'll address them as much as we can without running
Actual
it.
If
question.
they're about Grunk's penis, you can just DM me.
He's always does that.
But there are pictures.
You should make it like a Grunk social media page. That way they can just DM Grunk.
I'm sure you're all dying to know who these mysterious
Is
legends
Mitters
are.
okay?
Well, is he ever?
No, he is not. We did break the Mitters earlier on.
Oh yeah, we broke
Face
him. We
planted the table.
broke him. It was amazing.
Yeah, no tech, it was scary.
There's a sneaky Mitters drop.
Oh god.
Where's that wild Mitters? Come on, Mitters.
You're a bastard.
So
As
it takes
a
8.
Oh, yay!
Oh wow, it meant
Proof we did not kill him.
Well,
He is still alive.
Yeah.
I'm not dead this time.
Has any of the gaming group read the Moonshade novels?
No.
I have not.
I was going to say Simon's Patch is most likely.
I'm trying to find actual novels from like the sort of Forgotten Realms lore, but they're notoriously hard to find unless you download them. And I hate reading things on the screen. I need the actual book, so yeah, I'm not there yet. But I have read all about the sort of Best Adventurer's Guide, which has scarce things.
I haven't read any of them. I just kind of make everything up loosely based on the content. You probably noticed if you read the books.
No, I don't even pay attention to this game, let alone read extra curricular information.
You mean you don't do your homework?
By doing your best. How do you do it? Doing your best, Patch.
How do you switch?
Actions
Well,
from that.
I mean, first of all, you
Oh,
put it
no.
onto that monitor so you can post as me, not as Tabletop Fables.
Ah.
Oh no! You shouldn't have told him that.
Well, I mean, look, I'm literally here to explain that it is Pat doing it and not me.
Ah,
So
smart.
yes, I
Smart.
can control the messages that are coming out.
You're just here to boost the views.
That's definitely good.
I am the midders.
We've got to get the people what they want, and they want
No,
minutes.
don't unmute those, no.
Ooh, Cassie!
Whoa!
How long have you waited to RP?
A while. I've been waiting for the perfect moment, and there was a few instances where I really wanted to do it, but I became unconscious. So I really wanted to do that during combat and like try and save my friends by turning into a puppy, and it would be really funny. But I kept getting knocked out and couldn't do that. So I'm like, Luna's drunk. She's bonding with this animal. Yeah, she would do that. But she's gonna suddenly have like a blue bit to the side of any animal she B-shapes in. And I was like waiting for the guys to realize. But I wanted Cody to roleplay it so they didn't pick up on it.
No, yeah, I do love how long it took for Pat to
Yeah.
That was
That was incredible. How long have you been able to do that now?
2
so long.
levels.
Yeah,
Nice.
so long.
So since probably third episode.
Honestly, since a puppy was chasing whiskey, I was like, well, I know.
Yeah.
Cobbers need.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
It's fine.
Apparently Patch didn't, which was glorious.
But
that was pretty glorious.
We saw live how it went back to realised.
I
Yeah, I felt pretty bad.
It's pretty
but
cool.
you know, I've kind of got a companion that kind of wild shape, so I'm still could be Druid Ranger.
Kind of got a companion, kind of am got a companion. Why not both?
But yeah, so that was really fun. So,
So is that-
hoping somehow she can do it again when she's not drunk and can remember it. So it'd be fun.
So Zen has just said the best jokes are the one that have the longest setup, Cassie.
Yeah, yeah.
Combo's not smart.
We have been teasing Patch with the possibility of her being a ranger for like what, 3 weeks?
At least.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Being a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still might
I
be.
think I did that. Still might be. You don't know. You
I
don't know.
mean, you're guaranteed at least what, 2 levels of druid?
Yep. I'm a level 5 ranger and a level 2 druid. Yep, totally.
And Luna just disappeared. Ha ha! I have power.
I'm actually not even Luna. I'm a
Wait,
doppelganger.
Did it?
No, you made all the
Just
pictures disappear of
change.
Jappies.
She's
So basically you're a monster, you're not
No,
supposed
you're
to-
actually
Now it's just Luna. Ha ha!
No, you're someone who's been true polymorphed into someone else, and you
Yeah.
can't figure out how to get out.
That's it. I am actually the god, Mistra.
I still have the theory that Twiggy is the real person and you're just a meat suit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's an interesting theory.
Luna can't be a doppelganger. She doesn't have an evil mustache.
So Kai might be.
Because I
But Kai
shave
might
it
be.
when I shave my fingernails and my
Sticky
teeth.
sound out.
Kai is actually like a really highly leveled caster. He just hasn't been doing that.
Show me.
Then a couple of scissors.
Oh no.
Oh, that's because Simon didn't draw my mustache. I felt very left out.
I did.
Yeah, well, Simon can control the weather now, so suck on that.
Wait, I'm not supposed to get that yet.
I did. Oh, okay. So everyone's on fire now. I am Koppo.
Cody, I think that's
Oh.
I can now be.
Has been able to wild shape for 2 levels, or just a ranger with Cody's homebrew multi-class rules?
Oh my god.
watch and find out.
This is the question for the whole world now.
Oh yeah, it's just we all want to know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Illuminati confirmed.
But you
Illuminati
don't want
confirmed.
Okay. Illuminati confirmed. 100%.
You didn't even want to try any game.
No, but a news ruse is the
roleplay
music's muse.
about squirrels, even though nothing to do with druid magic, it's all wizard magic. Wouldn't have affected Bishop at all.
Well, I tried wizard magic.
No,
it
you
didn't
wanted
work.
me to change into it, which is why.
Yeah, using wizard magic.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. Yeah. It was purely
Catch a
arcane.
guardian, have a good
It
one.
was purely arcane spells.
There's going to be true polymorph.
It's just
And I missed
The
out.
amulet is only wizardy kind of arcane familial stuff. I wouldn't have tapped into druid stuff at all. So it was completely unrelated. It was just to give you the experience of being an animal.
You could have been.
Well, if you explained it like that, Simon.
But
What are
even
you
then,
trying to? That's what I'm doing.
You could have
Look
been.
at the
Hermes.
VOD. Look at the VOD. It's definitely got me.
There is proof.
Yeah, Simon says it's not like druid or anything. It's like wizard stuff.
Oh, we have
So it's a bit different.
And when
Yeah,
Simon
but
says
you
that it
I
happens,
Luna thought you were trying to trick her into doing druid stuff.
me, yes.
3 of them are us.
Yeah.
4 of them are us.
4 of them are us. Yeah.
What?
hi, us.
5 of them.
Yeah, right.
5 of them are us.
5 of 2 or what?
No, I'm just saying. I just saw we got 20 viewers currently.
Yeah.
I think 5 of them are us.
there is always
Yeah.
so many more viewers at the end that we're just
Yeah,
like,
because
where
we're
did it come from? Then we realise it's us.
Alright, well, I held it together pretty well. I'm actually incredibly sick, so I'm going to
Yeah.
call it here and go and sleep for maybe 6 days.
Go for it.
So thanks everyone for stopping by.
Thanks.
As long as you're awake.
Don't forget
for,
to stop in on Thursday for After the Ashes.
Will you be awake?
Twenty
You're sleeping for 6 days.
Maybe not.
I don't know how to do that.
We'll have to tune in to see.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, the wild moon is
Check
running
hold on,
away.
hold on, hold on. Check this
Okay,
out.
what are you doing? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stop.
Giant Simon.
Stop.
Giant Jack Mac warns you: don't sleep through Thursday.
Never sleep through Thursday.
I'll just get Brett to drag him up and dump me in a suit. That's fine.
He'll do it too.
Night, Jack!
It's you just suffered a big dose of radiation poisoning. It's fine.
Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thank you,
Cheers.
Cody, for still running.